Hey, what is up, everybody? Thank you to everyone that's watching this right now on the YouTube version and the Facebook version. I really appreciate it. I am here to give you guys my WWE Monday Night Raw live reaction for September 11th, 2017. And I am now going to be making this available um, to the YouTube version available to people watching Facebook in case they want to watch both versions. You're welcome. You're more than welcome to do that. Let me just do that real quick. Obviously, this is the. We think this is the. Um, I believe it's the 18th because if you do 2017 minus 2001, actually the 16th. Sorry, anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. I could be wrong. Um, we remember all of those that were affected by it. Actually, I didn't even check. I didn't even check to make sure that the mic was plugged in on the YouTube. That's kind of a really odd time to put that up. And
I'm going to change the mic because I like this mic better. Sorry about that. I hope I sound better. But anyhow, as I was saying, yes, we wish all of those who suffered through that. I expect Monday Night Raw to play some sort of video package for it. And I really wasn't planning at all to do a live reactions for Monday Night Raw, but there's a certain thing that was announced that's making me want to do this. So I figured, but I'm not going to say what it is, but I figured, I got 10 minutes before the show. I got some clips on YouTube I can go through, so I'm going to do that right now. So the first clip is called Big Show set to undergo surgery. This is a WWE.com exclusive.
WWE Universe, Mike Rome here in Anaheim, California.
And this is being hosted by Mike Rome.
Raw, where we got breaking news. Last week during his cage match against Braun Strowman, we learned that the Big Show suffered a right hip injury. Now, the guys at WWE.com were able to catch up with him, where he had this to say, and I quote, "Going through the cage, I hit and I knew something was wrong. I was trying to be cool about it, but it was very hard to put weight on it. Now, we've learned that this injury is going to require surgery, which was supposed to take place this week, but due to the events of Hurricane Irma, it's been pushed back to the 29th. Now, all of us here at WWE wish the Big Show the best of luck. And make sure you guys stay tuned to all of our social media platforms for all the latest information on the Big Show."
So, yeah, we have definitely, we're definitely pulling for Big Show, but obviously he didn't get the injury inside the cage. They used the steel cage match to kind of write Big Show off of television. That's clearly what happened. So they wanted to write Big Show off, and they came up with that because you could see that he was limping in the cage match itself. So yeah, that's pretty much why they did that. Yeah, I think that I'm definitely pulling for Big Show. He's obviously a veteran in the business. I've obviously had my fair stuff to say about the Big Show, but he's definitely proven with this last one that he's had that he can get in shape and when he wants to, and that he does dedicate his life to professional wrestling. And we're definitely pulling for the Big Show. And I definitely think at WrestleMania 34 he will have his final match. I don't really see what else is keeping him doing this. And then the next clip is called. This clip actually aired first, but I didn't see it. It's called Reigns and Cena's opponents revealed for tonight. And I'm going to mute that because it's playing an advertisement, and I don't want to get copyright striked. But yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna find out who Roman Reigns and John Cena are going to be facing on Monday Night Raw, and I already know who John Cena's facing, and whoever Cena's opponent is the reason why these live reactions are happening right now. I was literally not planning on doing this at all up until I got home. There's just nothing.
From huge dream matches to
and this is being hosted by Kathy Kelly.
And here's everything you need to know before tonight's Raw. First off, we have some huge news. Braun Strowman will face John Cena tonight. Both superstars, of course, are gearing up for colossal matches 2 weeks from now at No Mercy, so this dream match will serve as a can't-miss warm-up. Which superstar, though, will stand tall? Also, Cena's No Mercy.
I'm going to pause it. And that match is the reason why these live reactions happened, is John Cena versus Braun Strowman. I'm really intrigued by that match. You know, you have John Cena, who's been the face of WWE for well over a decade. He's got a match coming up against Roman Reigns at No Mercy. You got Braun Strowman, who's been pushed like a monster, and he's been going, you know, and he's facing Brock Lesnar at No Mercy for the WWE Universal Championship. I think that match probably should happen on pay-per-view, but whatever. So I can't wait to see that match. But that match is the reason why these Raw live reactions are happening.
The opponent, Roman Reigns, will face Jason Jordan, the illegitimate son of Raw General Manager Kurt Angle.
And apparently Roman Reigns is going to go one-on-one with Jason Jordan for some strange reason.
So can Reigns do better this week? Last week, Strowman showcased his power against Big Show in a clear message to Universal Champion Brock Lesnar. With the title,
and now we're talking about the Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman build up for No Mercy.
Raw, so how will he respond?
Brock Lesnar's going to be on Raw
also,
tonight.
last week, Enzo Amore prevailed in a fatal five-way to earn a Cruiserweight Championship match against Neville at No Mercy. Well, tonight, Enzo will be the Miz's guest on Miz TV. So what will Enzo have to say about Neville on this unfiltered forum? Nia Jax.
And we're gonna have Miz TV, and the Miz's guest is gonna be Enzo Amore. I think that's gonna be really cool. Actually, I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see the Miz and Enzo Amore on the mic together, and I kind of can't wait to see, because this is actually some pretty interesting stuff. Because the Miz and Enzo Amore obviously have probably some of the best mic workers in WWE right now, so I can't wait to see what they do.
Jax and Emma united to defeat Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss and Sasha.
And now they're talking about the Raw Women's Championship match for you know,
how will this seemingly insurmountable challenge affect the always confident Raw Women's Champion? You can find out the answers to all these questions tonight on Raw, live on the USA Network at 8/7 Central.
So yeah, that's everything you need to know about Raw. I'm actually looking forward to watching Monday Night Raw. I really want to see the Miz TV segment, and I really want to see the John Cena Braun Strowman match. And now we have the next video, and it's called Jason Jordan aims to pick up a win against Roman Reigns tonight. And now I gotta hit the mute button. But yeah, overall, let me watch that.
Jason, last week you kicked off Monday Night
Raw. And he's
by
being interviewed by Mike Rome.
And tonight we just found out that you'll be facing the big dog, Roman Reigns. How do you feel, man?
I feel good. I think last week was a big confidence booster. It's another week that I showed that I can go out there and hang with the absolute best. And week in and week out, that's what I want to do. And eventually I'm going to be winning some championships. And I think Roman Reigns is a big test. And I think it's another proving ground. And I can't wait to see what the outcome's going to be.
You talk about proving ground, and when we talked last time, you said it was all about earning respect. But after your match with John Cena, the WWE Universe rallied behind you. You got their respect. How do you feel about that?
You know, I feel like there's still more respect to be gained. I got to go out there and work and make sure that I'm picking up some wins. But it's, you know, it feels like it's an accomplishment to me, because I'm not just gaining people's respect. I think I had doubters when people found out that I'm Kurt Angle's son, and I think now that I'm gaining respect for who I am and my abilities, it's definitely an achievement and accomplishment. But like I said, there's more work to be done, and I definitely want to start making some improvement towards championships.
All right, so that was Jason Jordan's interview. It was fine. He's pretty bland on the mic. I still think he is, but it was a fine interview, and I'm going to have my and that's pretty much everything that's going down on Monday Night Raw tonight. And I didn't turn on that light right here, so sorry if you guys had to look at a dark screen. Let me stop turning on the TV. But overall, Monday Night Raw is looking like a really exciting show. There's a lot of things I can't wait to see on this show. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Now I'm just going to wait for the live reactions. We got about 2 minutes before the show starts. And pretty much the match that, like I said, that's really making me want to do the live reactions is John Cena versus Braun Strowman. Once I had heard that match was announced, I'm like, okay, it's official. Live reactions is happening. And that's exactly what's happening. While live reactions is happening. So I'm really looking forward to watching Monday Night Raw. I'm also looking forward to seeing, what they do. What else am I looking for? I mean, that's really it. Like, I still don't get why they're feeding Jason Jordan to all the top guys when he needs to establish himself first. That really doesn't make any sense. So yeah, that's just stupid. I hate that they do that. But yeah, feel free, guys, if you want to check out my past live reactions, Google Hangout and Raw videos. Click on the 3 playlists down in the description box below. I still need to figure out. I keep forgetting how I can look at the comments onto the YouTube version. Let me see if I can figure that out before Raw starts. It says to list all available comments. Enter commands. Okay, well, Raw's about to start, so I'm gonna put Raw on. Enter available commands to and then what's going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to invite all of you in the arena to please stand for a moment of silence and join the WWE global universe in recognition of one of the most horrific acts of terrorism ever, as we pay tribute to all of those who were lost on September 11th, 2001, a day we will never forget. You know that he has 2 Philip-type hands already himself. So you must have the one who was the Elon, or I don't know, but she.
And right now they have like a little thing coming up, just telling the events that happened, which is nice. It's nice that they did this. Okay, so it was 16 years later. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, I talked about that. I actually was in kindergarten when this happened. I didn't. Yeah, I was in kindergarten when this happened. Some people even bought signs for the occasion. What is sad for the Big Show, I want to say, is it's sad that he's not going to be able to get his surgery because of Hurricane Irma for until September 29th. That's actually pretty sad. I don't even remember the last time they did. I've seen the intro video for Monday Night Raw. It's been a while. Oh yeah, and I'm also excited to see Brock Lesnar on. That's exciting. They need them ratings. Oh, I hope they do a face-to-face segment with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar tonight. I could say this match probably could have happened on Monday Night Raw, but I'm guessing here. I don't know if he's gonna act like a face or a heel. He's been acting like a heel the past couple of weeks, so I'll watch this match and see what he does. Because obviously everybody knows the Roman Reigns protest has been inactive the past couple of weeks, considering the fact that he's been acting like a heel the past few weeks, but we'll have to wait and see what he does.
At the Staples Center in Los Angeles, because on that night he'll be involved in a WrestleMania-like main event.
And obviously, at No Mercy in 2 weeks, we are going to get John Cena versus Roman Reigns, a match that should be happening this year at WrestleMania. The WWE should have slow played it. You could have found somebody else for these two to face. It's not like they didn't have anybody else to face. You know, just because Samoa Joe got knocked out of the equation doesn't mean it's just ridiculous that they're doing this match this early.
I can tell you what, I'm highly anticipating that matchup, but I'm sure the WWE Universe is as well. It's gonna be good. Tonight, a big dog Roman Reigns in his yard against the young upstart, the son of general manager.
It's kind of coming out like a baby face right now. But yeah, they're just throwing Jason Jordan to the wolves, aren't they? He's just, his push is really falling really quickly. Probably the quickest push ever. My gosh, his theme song's so generic. Listening to it now, it's like they're trying to mix like Jason Jordan's theme song with like Kurt Angle's TNA theme song.
Jordan looked to make a bigger name for himself in a match one-on-one with the 16-time WWE champion.
I mean, he made such a big name for himself. You had Roman Reigns go out there and immediately say that you should have just beaten this rookie in like under 2 minutes. Great way to put somebody over.
Defeating the 16-time world heavyweight champion. Yeah, in fact, there was times where we thought Jason Jordan had John Cena so physically exhausted he was going to put him away.
Fantastic way to put somebody over. All right, but I think I should be able to see my comments now.
Allowing Jordan to kick out there, which followed up with an AA that would put the upstart away. Cena picking up the win over a very game. Jason Jordan. And then John Cena would be visited by his opponent at No Mercy, none other than Roman Reigns.
If you are what you say you are, why does it take a 16-time champ over 20 minutes to beat a rookie?
Poignant words from Roman Reigns. So Corey, tonight Reigns, he's to see how he will do against Jason Jordan. I know Roman Reigns always brings his big A game.
But yeah, overall, I think Roman Reigns is going to win so he can build momentum to face John Cena at No Mercy. And I just think they've completely given up on Jason Jordan. The only thing that can save him now is if he turns heel, because it's just this angle with him being Kurt Angle's son is just awful. But I think Roman Reigns is acting like a heel because Jason Jordan went to shake his hand, and Roman Reigns didn't shake his hand. So I don't think and there you can see there's John Cena watching the match from backstage, and for some odd reason, none of the WWE superstars can't seem to watch the TV right.
But I'm gonna tell you, this kid Jason Jordan, I think he's the real deal.
Jason Jordan said each and every week, respect needs to be gained.
So let's see how Roman Reigns acts. Right now, I'd say he's kind of acting like a sort of a, yeah, he's kind of acting like a, right now he's laughing him off.
Last week we saw Jason Jordan use his amateur wrestling background to take the fight to John Cena. Obviously, the big dog did his homework.
Ooh.
That was the best. I mean, starting with a guy like Daniel Bryan, he's been there with Finn Balor. This is nothing new for Roman Reigns.
And charged right into the right hand of the man that retired the Undertaker. Roman Reigns with yet another right.
I like how now that Roman Reigns has gotten into this feud with John Cena, now they're constantly putting up that he retired the Undertaker. It just kind of seems weird. So they tried to make you forget about it originally when it happened. Like a couple of weeks later, like they had him get attacked by Braun Strowman and just destroyed by him. I do like that Raw once again is kicking off with a match. You know, kind of that's nice consistency right there. It's kind of weird. You have Roman Reigns who just gets booed out of the building, and you have Jason Jordan who doesn't get a reaction. Kind of a weird thing. It's a guy that doesn't get a reaction versus a guy that gets like probably one of the biggest reactions in WWE today. No, it's not a good thing.
John Cena takes on the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And Strowman's opponent at No Mercy, Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, also here live tonight.
So it looks like Monday Night Raw is going to be a good show.
This Jordan regained control of this match. A little bumpy in the early moments, but Jordan looks like he's cruising well. Roman whipped into the corner, hits hard, ripped first into the turnbuckle. Now Jordan looks to keep up the
This match isn't bad so far.
Let me assure you, Roman Reigns is a professional. I mean, he knows exactly how to go out there and preserve his energy. Just like that right there. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, the explosiveness of Reigns. Jordan was also the first to his feet momentarily back down now, but
call it delayed reaction right there. I don't think this kid knew where he was right there for a second.
Not only much to react to right here. But yeah, I wanted to talk about, you have a big week for wrestling this week. I have some videos planned. I didn't do my channel update video yesterday, so I'll try to take this time to talk about it. Nice boot by Roman Reigns. That was cool. So today I'm obviously doing this video. Today I didn't do a video yesterday just because I wasn't feeling it. I needed a day to recover after watching the crappy Mae Young Classics. Ooh, nice crossface by Jordan. Nice crossface by Jordan. I'll give him that. That was cool. That was good. Like, Jason Jordan's one hell of an athlete. It just kind of sucks about the storyline that he's in. Okay, so I'm going to mute the TV. But as I was talking about, yeah, so I do got some videos planned this week. Today I uploaded the Aftershock Corner, the season premiere, season 1, episode 4. I'm pretty happy about that. It took a while for that to edit because it's the first time we've done like any fancy editing with it. So I was kind of you know, going, I was just kind of, you know, trying to edit it, but we figured out like a perfect way to edit it now. So I promise it's not going to take as long for the show to get uploaded. I meant to mention that in the after, and if you want, and I did this show with my friend John Tuddy, and you can check out his YouTube channels, the Pro Football Reporters 230, and his other YouTube channel, John Tuddy. And you can also, and I did it with Chris Dodd. He doesn't have a YouTube channel. He has one. It's down in the description box, but he never posts any videos. And he also did it with James the He-Man Hebert, and he runs a few wrestling channels himself. He runs the channel called James Hebert, which is down in the description box, where he does custom Titantrons. He does his wrestling podcast called the Pro Wrestling Roundtable. He also does Pro Wrestling Roundtable. And he does, like I said, custom Titantrons, and he also has another channel called Weymouth Youth Wrestling, where he uses WWE 2K14 to kind of create his own wrestling show with Foster. So make sure you guys check that out. And yeah, And then I also did it, yeah, and we did the Aftershock Corner. We finally got the first episode up, so make sure you guys check that out. And then obviously I have this video uploaded right now with the RAW live reactions, and make sure you guys and for video, and this is probably going to be the only video other video I upload today, considering the fact that RAW goes till like 11:05, so I'm not really gonna take the time to do another video. I'm probably just gonna go to bed afterwards. And then tomorrow I have some videos planned to get up. I'm probably gonna get I don't exactly know, but I'm probably gonna get the SmackDown live reactions up. I plan on doing live reactions for SmackDown. Me and James are going to do the NXT live reaction from last week because we've been putting it off because we don't want to watch that shit segment where Asuka's going to end up surrendering the NXT Women's Championship, because that's just some bullshit. And now Raw's back on.
Between Roman Reigns and that young man, Jason Jordan, here kicking up Raw tonight.
Roman Reigns doesn't seem to be acting like a heel. Like he kind of is, but getting more of a tweener vibe. I may turn this off. I've already kind of started watching it. Kind of can't really. I've already given it my rating, so. But this isn't my fault because I didn't know. Like, maybe he'll do some more heel tactics. He was acting like a heel earlier when he didn't shake his hand, and he was just kind of like laughing him off like he was nothing sample, nothing fancy. You know, for a powerhouse like Roman Reigns, he doesn't do a lot of powerhouse moves, does he? Just saying. But anyhow, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so videos are yeah, we're gonna do NXT live reactions. Haven't decided if I'm gonna do a 205 live reactions yet. I know I didn't do it last week because I didn't think it was they just didn't do enough to get me to want to do it. I kind of regretted it a little bit because that fatal 5-way elimination match they had last week was awesome. And but yeah, other stuff I'm planning on doing is me and my friend John Tuddy haven't decided when we're gonna do it yet, but we're gonna give our review for WrestleMania 19. We're gonna make that part of the Retro Wrestling Review series. I'm looking forward to doing that. And then what else? On Wednesday, haven't decided if I'm going to do a NXT live reactions for this Wednesday yet. Have not decided that yet. I want to get some reviews up for GFW Impact Wrestling. I want to get GFW Destination X live reactions up. I plan on doing live reactions for it. I want to no, that won't be tomorrow. Scratch that. I want to do GFW Amped Part 1 review on Wednesday. And then, like I said, NXT live reactions. Then probably, me and my friend James, we want to get like a video where we're going to review NXT and the entire Mae Young Classics. So we're going to probably do that at some point this week. I want to get caught up on GFW Impact Wrestling. So I want to make sure I do that. Make sure I watch the GFW Amp Part 1 before, because I know Part 2 is coming out this Friday. And I want to be able to binge watch some Win of Honor stuff and review that. So I got some plans for videos. I'm not going to leave you guys out in the dust. I also have to, like I said, adjust my schedule again since I'm going back to school and stuff. So got to make sure I do that. But this match has been alright. I thought the match with that he had with Cena last week was a little bit better.
Throughout his whole career, I remember jumping in the ring with Ricky Steamboat, a lesson that I'll never forget.
Jason Jordan definitely won't forget these lessons. I talked to him earlier today. Jordan is driven by failure. He came up short against John Cena last week. He does not want to have the same fate tonight. Yeah, he's saying that. You take another look at this.
So what are they going to do with Jason Jordan? Because it seemed like they were going to position him for a feud with the Miz over the Intercontinental Championship, but it doesn't even seem like they're going in that direction anymore.
If I give the kid any advice, he better not take that home with him,
Ooh. Nice clothesline. It's just the thing is, Jason Jordan just gets no reaction at all. And I hate saying it, but it's the truth. He just doesn't get a reaction.
He's in there with a, like I said, true bona fide pro in Roman Reigns. But this right here,
I like how he says he's in there with a true bona fide pro, Roman Reigns. When Roman Reigns is when Jason Jordan entered the wrestling business in 2013, and I believe Roman Reigns was in it in like 2011. Like Roman Reigns came into FCW as well, I like to call him Leaky, but he was called Leaki. Well, I think the crowd is chosen. They've chosen Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan knocks down Reigns again, and here comes Jordan. What a drop kick right on the butt. Beautiful drop. Reigns might be out. Cover. Can he put him away? Hooks the leg. Oh, and a near fall for Jordan. Jordan with those incredibly powerful legs delivered a picture-perfect drop kick right on the jaw, Roman.
You know, hey, Corey, not just a drop kick, it was a standing drop kick from that position to get that height.
Oh, driving Reigns into the corner. Jordan firing up. And Reigns,
mistake right there was made. You cannot wait on Roman Reigns.
Jason went for the belly to belly. Reigns able to block. And now Roman Reigns misses wildly.
Oh, nice back suplex by Jason Jordan. I mean, you could say that Jason Jordan's being put in these high-profile matches, but it was kind of too soon to be putting him in this spot. Like I said, he's never going to shake off the fact that he was in a storyline where he was Kurt Angle's black son. Like, every time I hear him come out, all I think about is that, you know, that Family Guy song that they've played with the stuff saying, my black son, my black son. Nice Northern Lights suplex. Oh, going for another one.
Put the rocket on this kid.
It's hard to tell if Jordan's really coming that close or if Roman Reigns is waiting for the very last possible second to reserve energy.
Another thing is just something different right here. I mean, Jason Jordan.
Oh, another crossface. Pretty cool.
Submission maneuver again. Roman trying to make it to the bottom rope. Jordan trying to get Reigns to tap. Oh. Is Roman going to tap here?
That was close.
Jordan Reigns, hands like the way. Jason Jordan cranking with everything he has. Got there. And Jordan almost had Reigns tap. What an incredible match.
It's not an incredible match, but it's good.
Not one to give up to this, what he called a rookie.
And Jordan trying to pull Reigns back to the center of the ring. Roman with those measured elbows to the temple. Better ring awareness by Roman Reigns, hanging on to the middle rope.
I do like I said, I do like that Raw is opening right up with a match.
Could be a true turning point in this matchup. Jason Jordan hit the ring post hard. But look at Roman. Roman looks exhausted after this battle with Jordan. That begs the question, maybe Roman Reigns underestimated Jason Jordan a little bit.
You know, like I said, I don't think it's that. I think Jason Jordan is the real deal. I think this kid has a lot of talent.
Look out! Oh!
I actually haven't watched like a Roman Reigns one-on-one match. Well, I guess technically the last time I watched a Roman Reigns one-on-one match was against Braun Strowman at Great Balls of Fire in the ambulance match. But the last time I think I watched like an actual Roman Reigns one-on-one match was actually against Braun Strowman on the Monday Night Raw when Taker came out and chokeslammed Strowman. Whatever. Match was alright. I'll give it like it was decent. Probably give it like 2.5 stars. That was a pretty decent match. Wasn't good, but it was pretty decent. I'd give it like a thumbs in the middle match. It wasn't anything special.
Jason Jordan leaps and bounds in the last 2 weeks. 2 incredible performances against 2 of the best. You have to wonder what Roman Reigns thinks of this young man now. He didn't seem too impressed with Jason Jordan before this matchup started.
So let's see what Roman Reigns does now that because he technically lasted about the same amount of time that Cena did when he fought him.
And that is a ringing endorsement from the big dog. Roman Reigns victorious, but it was a hard-fought victory tonight over Jason Jordan here on Monday Night Raw. Jason Jordan definitely earned the respect of the big dog.
Excuse me, John. Do you have anything to
And now
say
John
about
Cena's
Roman
being
Reigns' victory?
interviewed.
Oh yeah, I do. But I'm gonna go save the rope. John Cena.
Cena's coming out.
Cena on his way out here to confront Reigns. Cena's got something to say to Roman.
I hope it's not the same Finn, because it's kind of like the same Finn when they had yeah, it was kind of the same thing. Oh, it's not like the same thing because as like last week, because I don't know. Oh, well, that was a pretty decent match. So got nothing to talk about. Raw's been pretty good so far. So Roman Reigns and John Cena are gonna get another half-hour segment on Raw. It's good stuff. It's great, fantastic, beautiful. Let's see. Oh, fuck. But yeah, Roman Reigns and John Cena are gonna get a half hour of TV time again. Great, woo, yippee, whatever. What do I want to talk about? Gotta think of something to talk about. But yeah, you have Roman Reigns and Cena. They just talking to my friend about something real quick. Hold on. Something give me something to talk about because right now there's nothing to talk about. Yeah, but Roman Reigns, Jason Jordan worked a pretty good match. Kind of regret watching it because like went against my but I'm looking forward to No Mercy. You're definitely gonna get a No Mercy. I like VC's. They're really good. What is on? Oh, he'll come. His weight. So I guess Roman Reigns just like stayed out in the wind. Oh, I guess they probably played Cena's interview on this Titantron, so he probably knew Cena was coming.
I respect John Cena for coming and saying things to Roman Reigns' face.
John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. My time is up. My time is now. I hate that he has like a sham wealth in all the time now. And he's
Cena making his way down to the ring to go face to face with a man that he needs at No Mercy in 2 weeks in Los Angeles on the WWE Network. It's Roman Reigns. So many fireworks between these two men over the past few weeks. Now, Roman, this is not a nightstick for your tactical pants. This is a microphone.
it's pretty funny.
And I'm really excited to hear what you're going to say. Because to bring you up to speed, last week, Roman Reigns came out really upset that a rookie, Jason Jordan, almost defeated me. And here we are right here, right now, when the rookie, Jason Jordan, almost beat the guy. So, I think you got some explaining to do.
Great way to put over Jason Jordan. Like, make him seem like he's just a jobber.
My yard. Believe that.
Actually, I was out here, John, having a great match. Something you know nothing about. Actually, now that I think of it, I've had more great matches in 2 years than you have in your whole career.
I beg to differ on that one.
What you got to say about that, John?
I mean, I'm not going to trash Reigns' wrestling ability, but
I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. You make this easy for me. Usually I got to come out here and stay sharp. All I got to do is come out here and let you talk. You guys can't pin this one on me. Roman's burying himself. It's not to say that you're not good. You have skill and ability that any one of us would dream of having. You just got your head so far up your ass, you're like a one-man human centipede. And why would you not be? You actually think that you run this place. You actually think you're responsible for all of this.
It's not saying
nobody has ever cut you down to size. That's why I'm here, Roman. You see, you said a few weeks ago that I can spin anything. John Cena can spin anything. No, it's not that I can spin anything. It's I challenge myself every day to try everything. And you feel as if you've already made it. And in this ring and in anywhere else in life, the second you think you made it is the beginning of the end.
ooh. Me and James and stuff were just literally talking about that last week.
You are going to learn what real failure is all about, Roman Reigns. Because week after week after week, I come out here to give you a shot, taking your ass to school, and you fail, and fail, and fail. And that is not what the guy does. The guy steps up. The guy stays sharp. The guy does his homework, which is something you should have done before you drug your sorry ass out here. If you really are the guy, Roman Reigns, then you will dust yourself off. You will stand up, and at No Mercy, you'll show me something. Looking at you now, you ain't got it in your Holmes. No Mercy's gonna be a cakewalk.
Where you going, John? No. Bring your bitch ass back here.
Okay. Well, I got 2 viewers.
The weird thing is, usually another superstar comes out here and calls John Cena out. That way they can make a name for themselves. But you came here. You came to Monday Night Raw and you called me out. And I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because I'm selling the tickets that you haven't sold in 5 years. That's the thing, man. Like, you say I'm not doing my job, but ticket sales are great. Revenue is sky high.
When really
WWE can make it without you. That's why you don't like me. WWE don't need you, John. You need WWE. And the fact of it is, you need WWE because, well, hell, he can't break into Hollywood, y'all.
Roman Reigns is not.
I'm serious, man. If you need help, I know a guy.
Ooh.
So please spin it. Do whatever you do. Do your big talk. Say whatever it is you want to say because it's going to mean nothing because you can't back it up.
This is not.
You know, sometimes when people push you over the line, you got to fight fire with fire. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put it in terms that even you can understand. At No Mercy, consider me like a drug test, Holmes.
Ooh.
You ain't getting past me.
He brought up the drug test. Oh, well, that segment was all right. It was pretty much a rehash of everything that they've been doing the past couple of weeks, but I didn't really think it was anything fancy. Roman Reigns was awful on the mic. Like, they need to have him be the way he was a couple of weeks ago at the doing the contract signing. Like, that's the Roman Reigns we need to see. We don't that Roman Reigns did not it was pretty much the same old shit.
But tonight, the Beast Incarnate is in the house. What's on his mind? We will find out live on Raw.
Yeah, that was the same. It was pretty. The only difference is that Reigns had the match instead of Cena. So Sasha Banks is going to have a match. Hope going to watch this ad.
These two behemoths are gonna lock horns.
Yeah, I can't wait for that match. It's gonna be a sick match. Oh, Oval. Okay, so that's yeah. But pretty much, that segment pretty much was a rehash, and I kind of wish the WWE would have been more creative than what they did. Did the stuff they said to each other was good, sort of, but it was just the same old shit. And yeah, it just is the same stuff. It was pretty much the exact same thing, and I'm just not a fan of it. Like you could have just pretty much watched last week's segment and you saw this one. The only difference is they took different jabs at each other. Yeah, Range was awful on the mic tonight. And I'm not just saying that, but it's true. Like, if you saw him, he was like, ooh, he was not good on the mic. Nope. Nope. Yeah, Range was awful on the mic. And then we have but yeah, we have Sasha Banks having a match. They're probably gonna try to build to that 4-way, so she's probably gonna face like Emma or something, and then Emma will get like jobbed out and lose. So that's how it works. I don't know why I still think they're doing that 4-way is stupid. But yeah, they should have done a different segment. Like, they just really should have. It just did not strike me as anything special. It just was nothing. It was rehash. And yet again, they got Roman Reigns and John Cena got like over a half hour of TV time yet again. Great stuff. Fantastic. But yeah, overall, I'm still looking forward to No Mercy. I think Reigns and Cena's match would be pretty good. I will be watching it because Reigns, I think, will be working the heel in that match. But I think after No Mercy, Reigns will kind of go back to being like the baby face, where they try to fight against the grain that he's the heel, which is exactly what's going to happen. All right, Raw's back. Sasha Banks is having a match.
Collection like the t-shirt that Sasha Banks is wearing right now. This collection is available at WWE.com.
Wow, what a great pencil that was. Just falls all over the place. Okay, who's Sasha Banks facing? Wow, Emma, one of the people that's in that fatal 4-way match for the Raw Women's Championship, didn't even get an entrance. What a great way to build up your #1 contender. And she's in the title match. Great way to build up your #1. I think Sasha's gonna win. Since she lost the title recently and she took the fall last week, they need to have a game momentum. Oh, and Alexa Bliss is doing commentary for this match.
Absolutely, I think it's completely unfair. I have Sasha to thank for it.
And then I didn't mention this because they haven't shown him yet, but we have Corey Graves, Michael Cole, and Booker T doing commentary for Monday Night Raw tonight, as they do for every week. But yeah, I think Sasha Banks and them are going to have a good match. I don't think it'll be great, but I feel bad for Emma. Really, she should be utilized a lot better than what she is. You know, she comes up originally onto the main roster, and they instantly just have her dancing, doing the whole Emma dance with Santino. And I think that Emma chance wasn't going to get over because no one could really react to it because she came up pre WWE Network era. But I think if she could have just come out as Emma, I think it could have. I just think when you got since you got saddled with Santino, it didn't really work. And then obviously she just kind of floundered on the main roster, really didn't do anything. Then they moved her right back down to NXT. And I think that one she had when she was aligned with Dana Brooke was probably the Nia Jax. Why is Alexa Bliss still a heel? Nia Jax turns on Alexa Bliss, but yet she's still a heel. Uh-oh. Whatever. What a great monster. She's just not even going to like take the opportunity and just beat up Alexa Bliss. But yeah, it really doesn't make any sense that Alexa Bliss is still a heel. So Nia Jax turns on Alexa Bliss, but yet Alexa Bliss doesn't turn face. Now, this is just like when, an Evolution, when you had Batista who had Randy Orton up on his shoulders, you had Batista hit the electric chair on Orton. You had pretty much, it's not like Randy Orton turned face from it. Should be the same case here. I mean, I think, but yeah, like I said, get back to Emma. When she went back down to NXT and had that alliance with Dana Brooke, that was probably the best one I think Emma's ever had. She was having really good matches with Bayley. She had a good four-way match with, her, Dana Brooke, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. A really good match at NXT TakeOver London against Asuka. And then you had, and obviously she got recalled up and just before WrestleMania 32, she was part of that Team Bad and Blonde 12 Diva tag match with Team Bad and Blonde facing Team Total Divas, which she was on the losing team of. And then she got hurt again. She was actually just about to enter a feud against Becky Lynch, but then because she got hurt, it didn't happen. They tried to put him up as this Emelina gimmick, which she didn't end up passing rehearsals for, and I don't blame her for not really wanting to make that gimmick work, but at the same time, this was her opportunity to make something, so I feel like she's kind of at fault for that as well. And then obviously she comes back. They do the whole thing, but then she's like, "Well, I'm gonna do the makeover back to Emma." She goes back to Emma. She gets hurt again. Big shock there. And then she returns, and then she's just jobbing out. She just constantly talks about how she started the women's revolution, which is kind of not wrong about because she did kind of help it, because she was part of that match at NXT Arrival where her and Paige wrestled for the NXT Women's title. I mean, that was a pretty good match there. They kind of were like the starting of it, but she didn't have fully start a revolution completely in the women's division. So it's kind of like, what are you doing? So overall, I just was not a fan of. I think Emma's just been utilized really poorly by WWE, and obviously they've there's been instances where she's been fired for shoplifting, which was a weird thing because I guess she didn't do it because then she was just rehired shortly afterwards. It's pretty weird stuff. It was a weird situation, and then so yeah. So yeah, and Emma's clearly in this fatal 4-way match just to clearly get the pinfall. I mean, that's what she's there for. So.
Monday Night Raw, Emma in control. The boss, Sasha Banks. These two, along with the two women who joined us at ringside now.
So now Nia Jax is on commentary for this match.
Involved in a fatal 4-way in 2 weeks, and no mercy for Alexa Bliss's women's championship. Nia, what brings you out here?
You know, just came to watch the competition.
Competition last week was on the same side as you, not covered by Emma, and a kick out at 2. Nia, what do you think about Emma claiming responsibility for the fact that the two of you have the championship opportunity at No Mercy?
You know, at the end of the day, Emma knows who dominated that match. Sasha knows, and the champ over here knows too.
And here we go, Sasha rolling up. Emma's shoulders are down, and a kick out. Alexa, what do you think about Nia being in the mix in this fatal 4-way?
Well, honestly, I was expecting to have a one-on-one match with Sasha, just like she wanted. But I'm not too happy about, having multiple people. I don't even have to lose. Sasha could pin Emma, and then Sasha becomes champion. That's not fair to me.
Or Nia could pin you and become champion.
No.
Sasha with a drop kick.
Alexa Bliss ain't having that.
Nia, you and Alexa have a bit of a complicated past between you two. Nia, what's your mindset heading into this opportunity? Oh, nice move by Sasha.
Yes, it was.
Look, I love Alexa. I just don't like her very much right now. And coming into this match, she knows what I'm going for.
Nice arm drag by Emma. That was
Is it
cool.
all about the title night? That's the question.
Yes, it is.
I think for all 4 of these women, it's all about the Raw Women's Championship. Emma would love her first opportunity.
Sorry, I'm not being very reactive. I've been up at school all day too. Kind of tired. I was there till 5 o'clock. I was there from like 8 in the morning to 5 o'clock at night. But I also this isn't a very like there's not really a lot to react to right now. So Emma's doing better in this match than I thought. I wouldn't complain if Emma won because of the fact that Emma would help. It would really help Emma. But oh look, it's not gonna happen. She's gonna tap out right here. Oh, this is pretty clear indication. Emma's eating the fall at No Mercy, so why bother?
So again, if that happens at No Mercy in Los Angeles, Sasha would become the Raw Women's Champion under Fatal 4-Way rules. It's Alexa, Nia, Emma, and Sasha. Again, the champion does not have to be involved.
What would it even matter if Sasha Banks even won the Raw Women's title? She just drop it like in a couple of weeks anyway, so what does it matter?
Good luck to you, and good luck to Nia, and good luck to Emma and Sasha as well. We really need to learn how to talk to a goddess. Well, last week, nearly 800 pounds of humanity.
Those whatever.
Behemoth, Big Show, and Braun Strowman locked.
If I had to rate the match, I'll give it it was alright, 2 stars. Nothing special. But that was an awesome match last week. The steel cage match.
Had to be reinforced earlier today because the last time Braun Strowman and the Big Show met, the ring is flooded. And now, for the first time ever, the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
That was an awesome stuff. That was an awesome moment last week.
Steel cage to collide with the world's largest athlete. Show Strowman locked inside a steel cage now.
Right now, he's in a really bad position.
You gotta be kidding me, Strowman looking for the superplex. And now Strowman stalking the world's largest athlete. He's got the Big Show up on his shoulders. Braun Strowman wins the steel cage match.
Do you see what I've done to the so-called giant? What do you think I'm gonna do to the beast at No Mercy?
My God, what the hell is Strowman doing? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my gosh. What a disgrace. What a travesty. Big Show just tried to dive right through that steel cage. What an act of cowardism that was.
At no mercy. This right here is your future. And mine. Becoming the new Universal Champion.
Big Show suffered an injury at the hands of Braun Strowman. Could John Cena meet the same fate? The franchise player steps in the ring with the monster among men for the first time ever, live tonight. And the man that Braun Strowman faces for the Universal Championship.
Ooh, Brock Lesnar, baby.
Is back and live next on Raw. Tomorrow night, live from Las Vegas.
And I can't wait to see SmackDown tomorrow night.
Go all in to watch them go all out. 3 huge championship matches. The Usos, The New Day, a Sin City street fight for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. AJ Styles, Ty Dillinger for the United States Championship. Plus, it's a SummerSlam rematch as Naomi battles Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And the boss, Mr. McMahon, is coming to Sin City SmackDown, is back to address Kevin Owens. It's Sin City SmackDown Live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
I'm really looking forward to SmackDown tomorrow. You got you have the Sin City Street Fight for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships between SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos versus 2 members of the New Day. Not sure which 2 members it's going to be. I heard that Xavier Woods is hurt, so it's probably going to be Kofi Kingston and Big E. You have the United States Championship match where AJ Styles will be defending the title against Ty Dillinger. Looking forward to that. You have the SmackDown Women's Championship match where Natalya will be defended against Naomi. This is the SummerSlam rematch. And then obviously you have Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He's going to be making his return to SmackDown. I don't even remember the last time he's been on SmackDown. It's been a while. I think it was in it was in 2013. If I'm not mistaken. I think he tried to interfere. I know it's kind of shows how much a little bit of a wrestling nerd, but he tried to interfere in that no disqualification match that Daniel Bryan and Wade Barrett were having. And there's that commercial yet again with Dolph Ziggler. But yeah, obviously Vince McMahon is going to be returning to address the situation going on between Kevin Owens, where he was attacked by Shane McMahon and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that has to do. I can't wait to see it. It's awesome. Can't wait. Pretty pumped for it. Trying to think of other stuff I'm looking forward to watching on SmackDown tomorrow. That's about it. They're making SmackDown feel like a big show tomorrow. I can't wait for it. I got a viewer. Thanks for watching. Let me see if I can. If he's commented anything. Oh no. Also, but yeah, Raw still. I think business is gonna pick up now that Brock Lesnar's coming on. I wonder if it's because Monday Night Football is coming back. They're about to lose their viewers. That's why they're putting Brock Lesnar out there on the second hour. Could be exactly what's going on because Monday Night Football is about to come on. So, yeah. And Raw is about to lose it to Monday Night Football. So, they want to throw Brock Lesnar out there to keep people tuned in for it. So, it's whatever they want to do, They want to have Brock Lesnar out there for that, then they can. It's a decision. So let's see Brock Lesnar.
He's the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, accompanied by his advocate Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar Finch defends the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman at No Mercy.
Still ecstatic for that match. I can't wait to see the match at No Mercy where Brock Lesnar is going to be defending his Universal Championship against Braun Strowman.
In the way that Braun Strowman manhandled Brock Lesnar in that fatal four-way match. Will he be able to do the same in 2 weeks on the WWE Network?
Really excited for that match.
Ready for the fight of his career, but he better be, because Braun Strowman has been an unstoppable wrecking machine.
Tell you something, Brock Lesnar has done on this one thing his whole career, guys, and that's rise to the occasion.
All right, so let's
Ladies and gentlemen,
my name is Paul Heyman, and I, the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
my job this evening is to sell you on something that, in my opinion, has already been sold. On Sunday night, September 24th, 2017, at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, at a pay-per-view known as No Mercy, my client, Brock Lesnar, will defend this Universal Championship against the single most worthy challenger to the championship in ages, Braun Strowman. Now, from what I understand, for the first time in a one-on-one situation since Brock Lesnar fought The Undertaker at WrestleMania, the odds are against Brock Lesnar. And let's look at the reasons why. Number one, Braun Strowman at SummerSlam put Brock Lesnar with a power slam, a vicious power slam through not one, but two separate announce tables, and then dumped a third announce table on top of Brock Lesnar. Braun Strowman, the very next night on Monday Night Raw, laid waste to your Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. We are looking at an unprecedented circumstance where the champion, Brock Lesnar, is facing an individual that is bigger than Brock Lesnar, that is more powerful than Brock Lesnar. But here's my question. Are you better than the baddest dude on the planet? Because you're going to have to be all three. Bigger, stronger, and better than Brock Lesnar, because you can't just win the title from Brock Lesnar. You have to rip. You have to rip this championship away from the beast, away from the conqueror. You have to take what belongs to Brock Lesnar at No Mercy. And you know who this reminds me of? It reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, of Brock Lesnar in 2002, when the next big thing asserted his declarative mantra that stated eat, sleep, conquer, repeat, by beating, victimizing, and conquering, I don't know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the immortal Hulk Hogan, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, Mr. ECW Rob Van Dam, and The Undertaker himself. And now tonight, Braun Strowman's going to come out here and he's going to try to beat, victimize, and conquer John Cena. So, as Corey Graves would ask, Braun Strowman, are you going to monster handle John Cena? Are you that bad? Because if you are, that brings me back to my original premise. Are you better than the baddest dude on the planet? Does
monster slay beast. Because Braun Strowman, are you ready to cross?
This is a really good promo by Paul Heyman,
from the safety
as
of
to be
sports
expected.
entertainment into the hostile ground known as Suplex City? And not to ruin the box office appeal of Sunday night, September 24th at the Staples Center in LA on a pay-per-view known as No Mercy. But when they used to lock my client in the Broctagon, they would look them in the eyes and say, "Fighter, are you ready?" So, fighter, are you ready? Because Braun Strowman, I know you're back there. I know you're looking for your excuse to come down this aisle and fight Brock Lesnar. You're not running away like any mere mortal. No, you're waiting for your excuse to step up and fight Brock Lesnar. So, here's your excuse. Fighter, are you ready?
Ooh,
Fighter ready?
we're gonna get it.
Fighter ready? Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, fight!
We're gonna get the fight. We're gonna get the face-to-face confrontation. Ooh, here he comes. Ooh, I'm stoked for this.
Beeline for Lesnar. Braun Strowman marching right down to the ring. Strowman in the ring. Here we go. The basement Strowman.
Oh.
Lesnar looking for Suplex City early on.
Oh, this is sick. This is awesome. Now this is worth doing a live reaction for. Oh, we may lay him out again. Oh. Oh, he no-sold it. He no-sold it. Oh my gosh, he no-sold it. Oh my. Oh, that choke slam.
Pure dominance, guys. This is becoming an all too familiar sight. Braun Strowman, monster handling, the Universal Champion. You said it right, Corey. Monster handling.
Oh, and he did it again.
And that running slam by Strowman.
Holy
I
shit.
know Brock may be the best
That
dude
was
on the planet.
awesome.
You might have your confidence has got to be shot if you're the champion. Tell you something, Corey. Comes a time in every man's
Oh, and he no-sold it.
This might be it.
I really hope Braun Strowman wins this belt at No Mercy.
May just be what he's holding in his hands, the next Universal Champion. Oh, Heyman said it. Look at this. Victimized. Look at this. My God. Have you ever seen a statement humiliating the Beast incarnate? Oh. 1, 2, 3. The question is, what is Brock Lesnar thinking right there at this time? Look at the confidence on the face of the challenger at No Mercy.
That was an awesome segment. This was the best thing in the whole show so far.
Brock Lesnar went right after him. And then Brock Lesnar would deliver a German suplex to feet itself. But Strowman popped right back up, and Lesnar couldn't believe it. Lesnar was as shocked as anybody on the planet as the monster
That
among
should have been
men
the-
stood toe-to-toe from the champion.
That should have been the match right there. That should have been that.
Punishment like only Strowman can. There is a
That should have
reason he
been the
is
match.
called monster among men. That is humiliation. That shot said it all right there, guys. 2 weeks away. But perhaps becoming
They're booking
Universal
Strowman really
Champion
strong.
at No Mercy, perhaps. I'm thinking it's starting to look like a likelihood. I hope that John Cena was watching. Because Braun Strowman is not done yet tonight. The monster among men will step into the ring later on against that man, John Cena. Will Strowman's path of rage continue live versus Cena tonight. Well, Cena and Strowman for the first time ever. You know else the first? Enzo finally doesn't have to pay the paparazzi to follow him around California because the Certified G is a guest on the most must-see show in WWE, Miz TV. And he is the eater of worlds. The charismatic Bray Wyatt.
Charismatic.
Is live and in action next.
I guess Bray Wyatt's gonna have a match. Who cares about that?
Find what fits you at WWEshop.com. Tonight only, save 25% on orders, including championship titles. Use code SAVE25.
But yeah, that was an awesome segment. That really hypes me to really want to see Roman, Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar at No Mercy. I really can't wait to see it. That was awesome. Like, that was a fantastic segment. I did not expect, like, Braun Strowman to, like, pop right up from that German suplex and just mill sell it. That was sick. Like, if there's any match I'm really looking forward to at No Mercy, screw Reigns versus Cena. I want to see Strowman versus Brock. Like, that's the match worth seeing. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a big match, literally, both literally and figuratively. It's gonna be a huge match. So I also got Facebook notifications coming at the same time. But that's how you build a monster right there. Like, if they go all the way with Braun Strowman at No Mercy, that would be awesome. I really hope they do. I really hope they go all the way with Braun Strowman. I really hope that they put this title on him. I think now is the time to do it. If you don't do it now, I mean, I think you could do it any time, but I think now is like, he's white hot right now. I think now would be the perfect time to pull the trigger and put that WWE Universal Championship on him. Have him win that damn title. You know, make him a big monster. Make it a big deal. And I really hope they do that, you know. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Because of the picture that I'm on, you guys can see the reflection of the TV behind you. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know who Bray Wyatt's facing in a match, but I don't. Bray Wyatt's just characters. His character's just beyond repair. It's beyond repair. It's damaged. It's broken, but not the Matt Hardy type of broken. Not broken Matt. Broken Matt was broken for good reasons. Bray Wyatt's character's just broken and bad reasons. But yeah, let's see how they follow up with the. Oh.
Gentlemen, it has been a horrific few weeks as it relates to natural disasters here in the United States. The wildfires out west,
yeah,
the hurricanes in the south. For the first time in history, 2 Category 4 hurricanes made landfall in this country in the same year.
I wish my condolences for everybody going through these hurricanes. Like they,
Hurricane Irma in Florida and the southeastern part of the
Yeah.
United States, and Hurricane Harvey
Especially with
in
Hurricane
Texas
Irma, too.
and
That's
southwestern Louisiana. Booker, the question for you, and you suffered through this in Houston, is how is Houston, Texas, and the rest of that area responding?
Man, we got hit pretty hard, but I tell you, this is the time where neighbors are helping neighbors. Everybody's pulling together at the same time to, get to that destination. And that's everybody, back on their feet. And I want to take this minute to thank the WWE as well as you guys, the WWE Universe, for all your support and all your continued support. Because, guys, this is, it's going to be a long time before we're back on our feet. But I tell you, with your help, we're going to get there in Houston. Stay strong.
And Corey, there is a way that the WWE Universe can help out. Yeah, absolutely. If you want to donate, log on to redcross.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS and make your donation. We appreciate the help.
Gold Dust. Ooh, what's this?
Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, California, weighing 232 pounds, Gold Dust. It's been quite the night here on Monday Night Raw so far.
Okay, so Gold Dust is going to face Bray Wyatt. Two heels going at it. Bray Wyatt clearly is going to win this match. They're going to have him probably build momentum to face Finn Balor at No Mercy, so it makes sense for Bray Wyatt to win, but Goldust should be being used a lot better. Like, what's going on here?
Goldust. I've been watching you for quite some time now. I used to think you were bizarre. I used to think you were different. Now, I think you're just afraid. Afraid to take off that paint and show the world the man that lives underneath it. A man so deeply ridden with the scars of your darkest fears and insecurities that you wish the paint would dry for good. You're just like Finn Balor. Your paint is nothing more than your power. It is your weapon to protect you from the truth. Because without it, you're just mortal men. And as for you, Gold Dust. Right now, all you can do is run.
I guess a fine promo by Bray Wyatt, but it didn't really have like a... So I guess he's mad at Finn Balor because of the paint. But clearly that's all that... But isn't this what Bray Wyatt wanted from Finn Balor, was to win the demon out of him, and now he doesn't like that he did? He claims that that's all Finn Balor is. It doesn't really make any sense.
And as Bray Wyatt makes his way to the ring, let's try to make some sense of the words from Bray Wyatt just a few moments ago.
Michael Cole's going to try to make some sense out of him. See if he can make any sense out of these words, because I sure as hell can't.
Finn Balor's alter ego, the demon, came to play and picked up a victory over Bray Wyatt. Wyatt was so incensed by that he challenged Finn Balor to a match in 2 weeks at No Mercy in Los Angeles, a match that he is calling man versus man, because it will be Finn Balor, Corey, not the demon, who will go one-on-one with Bray Wyatt. Finn Balor may not be the demon, and maybe Finn the man, but Bray Wyatt fancies himself a...
So this match is apparently a man-to-man match. Kind of a weird match. Wait, kind of sounds weird when you actually say it. Man-to-man match. Hey, man. Man-to-man match. Kind of weird. I guess it will be the first ever man-to-man match. So next match is a man-to-man match. Man-to-man match. All right, so yeah, like I said, Bray Wyatt's winning this match.
WWE champion, holding that title
I literally forgot that Bray Wyatt was a former WWE champion. So Goldust, who's been a heel, beating up R-Truth and stuff, is now wrestling this match as a babyface. Great stuff. Fantastic. Great consistency by WWE.
Mentally capable of dealing with the mind games of Bray Wyatt. I heard what Bray said about the face paint on
Randy Orton did just fine.
It has the power to protect you from the truth because you're just a mortal man. Bray continues with the right hands to Goldust. Goldust had an incredibly successful career in WWE, so whatever motivates the Golden One seems to be working for him. But Bray Wyatt looking to destroy Goldust. Nobody home. Goldust rolling out of the way. It could be his moment here in this match.
Oh, veteran instinct right there from Golden. I'll tell you, if I get any advice from Golden, don't give Bray Wyatt any space. Stay on top of it.
And Goldust doing a great job doing just that as he pulls his way over Bray there. And now Bray Wyatt.
Did Michael Cole almost call him Mike Rotundo or something? It sounded like Bray Wyatt was about to call him Mike.
And now Goldust about spine first off the steel post.
There it is.
Oh, wall up. No.
Now Goldust again. Oh, wiped out by Wyatt. Wyatt using his body as a weapon, just flying projectile. Bray Wyatt launching himself.
The thing about Bray Wyatt, he's always
look out, guys.
Like the Lord's opponent in, and here we go. This could be it.
Sister Abigail.
Whatever.
Here's your winner.
2-star match. That's really all it was. It was just a 2-star match. This segment overall gets a thumbs down. I don't care about it. I don't care about this whole feud with Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. I don't care about any of this.
Faster and better as time goes on, but Bray Wyatt just too big, too fast. Goldust would beat Sister Abigail. Big victory for the Eater of Worlds.
And now,
Bray Wyatt out of his hand.
what's he doing? Oh, he's gonna clean the paint off Goldust.
Come on.
Where is Finn Balor?
I mentioned Finn Balor, claiming he's just like Finn Balor. He's just a man. And here comes Finn Balor. Wyatt. Bray Wyatt will bide his time. Yeah, but if I were Finn Balor, I'd be extremely careful. Bray Wyatt is always 2 steps ahead when it comes to the mind game department. But tonight, the Eater of Worlds prophecies ring true. Will the same be the case?
You're not gonna put your hands up, Finn Balor. You're not gonna put your hands up for us. I regret doing these live reactions. It's
preview of what's to come at No Mercy between Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. And speaking of No Mercy, please welcome my guests, Sheamus and Cesaro. Gentlemen, last week you got into an altercation with Gallows and Anderson, leading you to have a match against them tonight. Does this help you or distract you as you prepare for your tag team title rematch against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose at No Mercy?
Charlie, believe it or not, We see Gallows and Anderson as more of a threat than Ambrose and Rollins.
Ooh.
I mean, we may not like Gallows and Anderson, and we're going to beat them tonight. But at least there's no denying that they're a team.
Right? Ambrose and Rollins are a team. A great team at that. And look, they look like they're having the time of their life with this mini reunion tour of theirs. The thing is, it's easy to be a team when everything's going your way.
See, the real test will come at No Mercy when we bring the full might of the bar down on them.
When we leave them lying in the mat, battered and bruised, gasping for air. Broken ribs, and punctured lungs. And all they have to rely on are their instincts.
And that's when they lose. Because history has proven that at their core, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose are selfish and self-serving.
And at No Mercy, when they're at their lowest, when we surround them like the brothers we are, like a pack of lions, and they sense imminent doom, they'll turn to their instincts. And then they'll do what they always do. They'll throw each other to the wolves.
And while we rip them apart, we're going to prove that we don't just set the bar.
We are the bar. Good promo. Fine. And obviously we have the finals of the Mae Young Classics coming up.
Somebody's gonna win it all live.
Right here in the Mae Young Classic.
No one in this tournament has been more dominating than Shayna Baszler.
I actually, as bad as like the Mae Young Classics has been booked and stuff, I actually am looking forward to the match between Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler in the final. I think that's going to be a really good match. I think that's going to be really good. But yeah, I have decided that every time WWE says Sheamus and Cesaro, I'm gonna go do. Sheamus and Cesaro, 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 viewer, I'm not going to stop until you leave. Sheamus and Cesaro, do. Sheamus and Cesaro, do. Sheamus and Cesaro, do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Thank you. It's lost a viewer, but I don't care. It's worth it. But yeah, for those people that are going to watch this in the future, I'm going to be doing that every time they say Sheamus and Cesaro. Do. I completely forgot that was a chant after the night on the Raw after WrestleMania 33. I completely forgot about it. But yeah, I have to keep my promise. I'd say I stop. But yeah, because I am gonna keep doing it. Every time I say those tag team, that the name of that tag team. I'm not going to mention it now because I don't want to do it right now. But I can't wait to see the match between Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do. I'm not doing it anymore. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Raw Tag Team Championship match between where Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to be defending against Sheamus and Cesaro. Do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do. Yeah, it doesn't really work if you just say do without the Sheamus and Cesaro. Do Sheamus and Cesaro. All right, let's get right into the match. What a coincidence that doing a Sheamus and Cesaro Sheamus and Cesaro match that they were advertising Mountain Dew. And for this match, you have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins on commentary for it, and Dean Ambrose bought binoculars. Why does Dean Ambrose have binoculars? All right, so I think Sheamus and Cesaro, Sheamus and Cesaro are gonna win this match, so that way they can build momentum going into their Raw Tag Team Championship match against Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
Oh no, that's backwards. I got that all wrong. I used it for the first time. Here's man, this is great. This is a wonderful idea you had here. I'm going to give Gallows Anderson 1 point. I know, you don't want to let that close. You are going to shoot. He can score over Ambrose. Yeah, what do you got here? We got 1 point for their haircuts. All right, that's good.
All right, so let's, I gotta get ready to do it.
Give him another point for the beard. I hate Star Xavier, so he gets -1. -1. Well, we got 3 points in, and we're not even in the match. I hate his kill. What did you just say? Did you really
What the hell are Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins talking about on commentary?
Watch your mouth, hey, children watching. You think for 2 seconds they're worried about you won't open your mouth like that?
Oh, look.
Oh, guys.
What's going on here?
This isn't good. Here we go.
Oh, blow.
Sheamus and Cesaro, Rollins and Ambrose, and now Anderson and Gallows get into the middle of things. The tag team division is all about Gallows.
Oh. Remember the days when you used to go into the screen and it looked like it actually hurt? Now it looks like it doesn't even hurt at all.
Anderson and Gallows have joined the fray.
It's going to happen here. Oh, now Anderson and Gallows and Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro are going at it.
And now Ambrose getting back into it. Rollins back on his feet.
So are they going to add Anderson and Gallows to the match at No Mercy and make it a triple threat match for the Raw Tag Team Championships? It's pretty good, actually.
We're supposed to have a match take place. It's scheduled Anderson and Gallows against Sheamus and Cesaro, but I guess not. Guess what, Corey? This night
I guess the match just isn't going to happen. Oh, well. But overall, I thought that was good. I thought that was fine. It made... That was fine. I thought that was fine. Thumbs up. Is this coming up? Oh, not yet. I want to see this.
I'm Amanda Green. At the point of my life.
I've got a message going on in Facebook. That was... Sheamus and Cesaro. 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 Do 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 do. 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 Sheamus and Cesaro, 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 do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro, do 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 do. Okay, do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro.
Into it with a team of facing No Mercy for the tag titles in 2 weeks, and then Anderson and Gallows got involved as well. Complete chaos right here on the Raw.
This is showing the replay right now. Wow, like I said, it doesn't hurt. Do I have to do it again?
Yeah, just when we thought the chaos was over, the fight would begin again. And again, no love lost between any of these individuals, as you can see right here.
I like how Anderson and Gallows also hate Sheamus and Cesaro, do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro, do 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 do. So it's pretty cool.
Kurt, we want a match with those guys tonight.
Which guys? Gallows and Anderson or Cesaro and Sheamus?
Do 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 do.
Listen, guys. I can't put my tag team champions in a compromising position so close to No Mercy. But if you find two tag partners, you can face Cesaro and Sheamus and Anderson in an 8-man tag team match tonight.
All right. We'll find two tag team partners. If we got to go to Disney World and find Mickey Mouse and Batman, we'll find two tag team partners tonight.
You have to find real people.
Don't worry. We will. We will. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we know who they're going to find.
He would make a great tag team partner.
Angle.
You know, I like it. You know, the thing is, tag team division is hot. Let them fight. Let them settle it.
Well, I want to switch gears for a second. Speaking of Kurt Angle, you got all the inside information with our general manager. I want to know, how did he get the deal done? Look, the deal you're referring to is the most sought-after free agent in all of sports entertainment. I don't know how Kurt got it done, but he got it done. And the best news is, the only place you can see this superstar is right here on Monday Night Raw.
Who is it? Oh. Asuka.
Can you believe this? Asuka. Another woman coming to Raw trying to steal our thunder. I mean, what is Kurt trying to do to us? Raw should be the Alexa and Nia. Nope. Nia and Alexa show. Nia and Alexa. And No Mercy should be featuring the two of us in a one-on-one match, just like I've always wanted.
Agreed.
I mean, think about it. You and I could have a classic match for the ages. But no, Kurt had to go and give Sasha some automatic rematch and then thought it was a great idea to give Emma a chance for like the millionth time. And now there's 4 people in the match instead of 2, and the whole thing is just a hot mess. You know what I think it is? I think Kurt Angle doesn't appreciate the fact that we're best friends.
We're not best friends.
Just hear me out. I'm sorry I slapped you last week. My emotions got to me, and you know better than anyone, I just don't handle my emotions well. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I didn't go to Kurt Angle and talk to her about getting you a title opportunity sooner. That's on me. I'm sorry. Can we just drop all this and go back to being best friends?
Maybe. But you might not want to be my friend after you hear what I did.
What'd you do?
You know that one-on-one match you've just been dying to have with me? Well, I actually spoke to Kurt Angle, and that match happens next week.
Okay.
I can't wait for that Nia and Alexa one-on-one next week on Monday Night Raw. And I can't wait for this. Are you ready?
Comes Elias, man.
With Elias as he debuts.
Who wants to walk?
Live.
We'd have to. We have to check it. Next.
Is your favorite WWE superstars and WWE champions.
That's an awesome ad right there.
Green.
What a coincidence. She really must be out. She really must be out. Yeah, I don't buy for a second that Asuka's hurt. I don't think she showed at all. What a coincidence. She gets signed to Raw the second that she gives up like it's literally like the episode right after she gives up that NXT women's title. Really must be hurt. Just saying. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Asuka on Raw. Clearly, Nia Jax is going to probably be like a dominant monster champion, but I'd rather see Alexa versus Alexa versus Asuka. That when she gets called up, but they probably want to have Asuka conquer a monster when she gets called up. But yeah, and what she could also wrestle Sasha. Squash. My prediction is that Asuka's gonna lose a match to like Alicia Fox in an absolute squash in her first match on Raw, and that will be the ending of the streak. Yep. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias.
Hi, Elias.
So who wants to
Walk.
with Elias?
Who wants to walk with Elias? It's a good question.
You know, walking with me could be the best decision you ever make in your life. So I'm gonna need you all to silence your cell phones, hold your applause, and tune into an experience you will never forget. Because I wrote this song for all of you.
He wrote it for me. He wrote it for all of them, guys. It's gonna be a great song. It's gonna be a fantastic song. It'll be the #1 downloaded song on iTunes. He's actually a pretty good guitar player.
When I walk the streets of Anaheim, looking for something to believe. Turns out the best thing to do here is pack your bags and leave. Your only claim to fame is the mighty Ducks. But after being here for 10 minutes, it's clear to me Anaheim sucks.
This is a great way for him to get heat.
It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. Every time.
Come on, Kalisto, go away. What are you doing here? Go away, Kalisto. Well, yeah, he's about to get squashed by Elias. Who's gonna? I'm not even gonna go there. Go away, Kalisto. Let him perform his music. It's great music right there. What that heel Kalisto just did.
Place your bid on the mask and the towel right now. We auction off Elias guitar, so I never have to hear that thing again. I like to hear him sing that song for George Peros for Jared Bolt. All I know is that after a performance like that, he should be playing at the LA Sports Arena. Kalista now goes to work on Elias. And Elias, the powerhouse, looks to take out the...
Yeah, so Elias is going to win. There's no... WWE, stop cutting off Elias's concerts, the great concerts.
Very, very skilled in the ring. Oh, and Kalisto is as well. You don't understand why he insists on abusing my eardrums with his terrible vocal. Former United launching himself and taking out Elias.
Elias is down right now, but I don't think he's going to stay there, guys. Talking about a guy that's been making big news, making his debut. That's Elias. This guy has all the truth.
Yeah, but so does Kalisto. Booker, I mentioned before, former United States champion, and he's really got Elias.
I forgot that Kalisto was a former United States champion. He's a two-time United States champion. Again, I think Kalisto really should be in the cruiserweight division. I feel like he'd do a lot better there. I would love to see him and Neville go at it for the cruiserweight championship.
You like what you're seeing, this young man, Elias.
Like I say, he has all the tools. You look at him from that box perspective. He has everything in the box you need as a promoter.
It's very aggressive, very vicious assault here by Elias. And he's upset that Kalisto interrupted the debut of his brand new song here.
As he should be.
I was talking to Elias. I mean, he said he has some new material. Me personally, I like the song.
Where did you even go about talking to Elias, Booker?
Actually passed him in the hallway and back. All right? I knew he missed last week. I was wondering, Elias,
Here's the cover. Kick out.
He said, I got some new stuff for you, baby.
Did he say that to you like that?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Booker T is just terrible on commentary. He needs to get off commentary.
He's a really creative man as you take another look at this bang, turning it inside out.
Left-handed clothesline. That's the difference right there.
I mean, think about
southpaw perspective. You don't see that left hand coming this quick.
And again, we are live on Monday Night Raw tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, you are not going to want to miss this. Braun Strowman earlier tonight destroyed Brock Lesnar. The power of Elias. Up next, he's got a one-on-one match with John Cena. Wow. Strowman and Cena on Raw.
Why isn't Strowman and Cena going to main event?
Elias continues to hammer away on Kalisto. And also still to come tonight, will it be an 8-man tag team matchup? Ambrose and Rollins have got to find partners to take on Cesaro and Sheamus and Anderson.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
Entirely possible Elias could rip Kalisto's left arm clean off his body. Indeed.
Elias has figured it out, guys. I mean, since coming here to WWE, he's done nothing but one thing, and let's go out there and win, perform in a very.
I kind of regret doing a live reactions of this show. There's really been nothing to react to.
Some sort of offense here.
And it's not my fault this video sucks. It's just there's nothing to react to on this show.
Kalisto very fast as he caught him on the jaw.
Well, Kalisto's at his best right there, just staying on the move.
Oh, nice tornado DDT by Kalisto.
That could be it. Covered by Kalisto for a win and a kick out at 2. Another near fall in this highly competitive matchup.
I think Elias, I think it's stunned right here, Corey.
I think you're absolutely right. Kalisto looking to capitalize on the opportunity.
He's in perfect position to hit that one big move, but I tell you, Kalisto's going for something big.
Kalisto rolls through. Oh, wow.
Ooh, nice powerbomb.
Almost put Kalisto through the ring.
That's right there, just taking what's given to you right there. Kalisto was in perfect position to, almost roll him through the mat right there. That big powerbomb.
And now Elias looking to put Kalisto away. He calls it ripped away.
Good night, nurse.
Covered by Elias. And another win on Monday Night Raw. Here's your winner, Elias.
Whatever.
Elias picks up the win here tonight.
Fine.
What has been a very eventful
Anyway, that match also gets 2 stars. Just fine.
Universal champion.
Wasn't bad. No point.
choice, though. Nonetheless, earlier tonight, Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, was here. Paul Heyman called Braun Strowman to the ring. Strowman marked up to the ring and went right after Lesnar. This is what absolutely blew everyone's mind, Brock Lesnar included. A trip to Suplex City, and Strowman stood straight up like it never happened. Yeah, Lesnar could not believe it. And now Brock Lesnar would become the victim. The monster among men with
That was an awesome segment. That
Paul Heyman had said earlier it would be Brock to beat, victimize, and conquer, but tonight it was Braun Strowman making a statement to the Universal Champion. And will this be the scene in 2 weeks at No Mercy when Strowman meets Lesnar? The Beast incarnate with an emphatic statement, and Braun Strowman isn't done just yet. John Cena claims he's going to do what Roman Reigns could never do and take out the monster among men. We'll find out. Cena, Strowman, live. It's coming up next. Tomorrow night.
I'm gonna mute the SmackDown now because I've already. Raw's been pretty boring, and we'll more 2 hours into it. Like the fact that Strowman and Cena isn't gonna be main event is kind of stupid. Well, that's pretty stupid. That's not gonna main event. I think this third hour could be pretty good. You could have you're gonna probably have you're gonna have Cena versus Strowman next. We're gonna have the Miz TV segment with Enzo Amore, and we're gonna have the 8-man tag team match with Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Sheamus and Cesaro, facing Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, and they're also going to be teaming up with two mystery, but they have to pick a tag team, which is probably going to be the Hardy Boys. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious it's going to be the Hardy Boys. I don't know who else it could be. The only other team it could be is Beauty and the Man Beast, but I don't think it's going to be them. But I mean, even that could, like, I don't even know if that. Why is that the main event? Stupid. I mean, you have some good stuff on Raw. No Mercy's looking good. I think it's really just a 2-match show right now. I mean, I am kind of looking forward to seeing Neville versus Enzo Amore for the Cruiserweight title. I'm looking forward to seeing the Raw Tag title match. I have absolutely no interest into seeing the Raw Women's Championship match. We're going to get Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss on just randomly thrown on an episode of Raw. The match that's been months in the build-up, and it's going to get thrown on Raw for free instead of on pay-per-view at No Mercy. Great. Fantastic. And I didn't mean for this video to kind of suck. I just, I didn't think Raw was going to be, I mean, it's been nothing really to react to. Like, even the stuff that's been bad hasn't really been anything special. The only thing I really have reacted to that was bad was the Bray Wyatt Goldust match. That's really it. What a great way to put over Goldust as a heel. The only things I really enjoyed on this show was maybe the Roman Reigns Jason Jordan match. Maybe. I mean, that was all right. And then I obviously enjoyed the segment with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. That was awesome. So let's see what happens next. Ooh, now this match. So this match is going to be a tough one to pick. John Cena or Braun Strowman. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that Braun Strowman is going to beat John Cena because I think it's more important for Strowman to get the win since he's facing Brock Lesnar for the title at No Mercy. And of course, he goes right over to Booker T and gives him his ShamWow never give up thing. I don't think Booker T is going to be giving up that towel, so good luck whoever's going to auction that off. I noticed the ring announce is different tonight. I noticed Greg Hamilton's doing the ring announcing for Raw. I wonder if it's going to be different on SmackDown tomorrow night.
Cena's got the fire in his eyes tonight. This one is going to be off the chain.
Yeah, John Cena right now, guys. No playing, no jiving, just business. Don't smile like we used to see John Cena come out. He's ready.
This is a WrestleMania type match. As John Cena gets ready for No Mercy.
Yeah, but still looking forward to seeing John Cena versus Roman Reigns at No Mercy.
And what about the exchange of words these two men had earlier tonight? Bitter rivalry that will come to a head in Los Angeles. I, for one, can't wait. And tonight, Monday Night Raw is powered by new Tap Out Men's Body Sprays. Now available in the fragrance aisle at Walmart. John Cena, you know, in his mind, he wants to take out Braun Strowman. That was the one thing Roman Reigns could never completely do.
Talking about climbing a mountain. Right there, Corey.
Look at the face of Cena. I mean, you can almost see the concern in the eyes of the franchise player. Cena's ready. He realizes what he is about to face.
Braun. And this match has technically not happened yet because of the fact that when Braun Strowman decided to become like a big powerhouse superstar, John Cena was tearing it up on SmackDown.
Braun Strowman makes his way to the ring to go one-on-one with John Cena. I want to remind everyone what is on the horizon for the Monster Among Men. In 2 weeks at No Mercy, we told you about John Cena and Roman Reigns, but also at that event on the WWE Network, Brock Lesnar defends the...
This actually poked me up a little bit. I'm actually pretty interested right now.
Strowman, like WrestleMania comes early, and after what we witnessed tonight, Braun Strowman looks to be a heavy favorite heading into No Mercy. I want to take you back to last week for just a moment because that man, Braun Strowman, picked up Big Show, launched him through a steel cage, and he injured the
Strowman looks like he's ready to pounce right on Cena.
Surgery for what Braun Strowman did to him last week. You see Strowman standing his ground, digging in. Braun Strowman knows what a victory over John Cena would mean for his momentum heading into the Universal Championship match. And John Cena looking to take the fight to Strowman and immediately
Oh, he knocked right.
out of the ring.
He knocked Cena right out of the ring.
There was an interesting interview earlier today with Big Show on WWE.com. Big Show said this about Braun Strowman. He's a super hybrid of Brock Lesnar, John Cena, and the Big Show. He's the evolution of the big man in WWE, and he's a bona fide mainstream. Those are the words of Big Show about the man who put him out last week, Braun Strowman. Let's see how cautiously Cena's approaching this.
Cena's trying to think his way through this one right here, Corey.
By the way, that was correct on the ring announcer's behalf. 385 pounds to take Braun Strowman weight in. Look at how he just towers over John Cena. Cena is no small man. I think the scariest thing about Strowman is his freakish speed. 385 pounds, nearly 7 feet tall. The guy moves so fast.
Not only that, he's got a gas tank. Braun Strowman can go all night. Man seems to have no bounds.
And that's one of the things Booker Big Show said as you see Roman Reigns. Cena's
And now Roman Reigns, he's also watching the screen sideways. Come on, Roman. Come on.
Almost running through Cena. Big Show said, Booker, that it was the strength and the agility and the power and the stamina of Braun Strowman that makes him so impressive.
You know, I'm a picking kind of guy.
Oh.
Like the odds, but John Cena,
Braun Strowman is destroying John Cena. I think that'd be pretty cool if Strowman just squashed Cena, just like when Brock Lesnar did it in 2014 at SummerSlam, when he took the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from John Cena.
Have you ever faced someone that you can't adequately prepare for? Everything Cena does, nothing is like the monster among men. Corey, I'll take it one step further, and I say this each and every week. To me, John Cena is the greatest superstar in the history of WWE. He's a 16-time WWE champion, and right now, he is being manhandled, overpowered, beaten down.
So according to Michael Cole, John Cena is the greatest superstar of all time. He's a 16-time world champion, even though Ric Flair is a 23-time world heavyweight champion.
He could go all of night long. Hey, we saw Roman Reigns moments ago. Ask Roman Reigns what it's like to be in the ring with Braun Strowman. They had a
I thought they were chanting Braun, but it sounds like they're chanting Strowman. Oh. Oh my gosh. That was sick.
Being drop kicked by a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow. He does things that men his size should not do. No.
He's not done.
Cena again smashed in the corner.
You cannot prepare for a guy like this. He's a different kind of athlete.
And he just doesn't care, Booker. He has no remorse. He could care less about what he does to his opponent.
And you know what? He needs that. Braun Strowman is going to be champion in this business. Once he gets the title,
it could be in 2 weeks.
It's going to be a long time before you take it off of a trust.
It could be in 2 weeks. You've seen at SummerSlam, the night after SummerSlam, earlier tonight, what Strowman has done to Lesnar. And now what he is doing to John Cena.
Oh.
Trust me, I was here when Brock Lesnar first made his debut, and we had never seen anything like that before. Now in 2017, look at this right here.
Yeah, Booker, Brock Lesnar has never seen anything like Braun Strowman before. Look at this. I mean,
he's just tossing Cena around. Oh, Cena trying to come back. Cena trying to come back. No way, Cena. It's not happening. It's not happening. Come on.
It's just all man strength right there, because we know how strong John Cena is. John Cena can throw up the weight in the weight room all day, but this is a man. No. This is a monster.
Indeed. A monster among men. As Strowman continues to just physically assault and abuse John Cena.
That's a big right hand shot right there. That's not on the marquee. The referee should have said something like that. That lets me know how intimidated he is as well.
Already tonight here on Monday Night Raw, we saw John Cena and Roman Reigns in a verbal confrontation in the ring after Roman Reigns was taken to the limit by Jason Jordan. We saw Braun Strowman earlier tonight just pick apart Brock Lesnar, much like he's doing to Cena here, as Cena tries to fight back. And still to come tonight, Ambrose and Rollins are looking for tag team partners for an 8-man match. And there's Strowman with a fall-away slam.
Nice fall-away slam by Strowman.
Strowman is dominating. There's no other way to say it. Live on Raw.
Strowman's looking really strong so far. I just really hope we don't get like Super Cena tonight. He comes back, AA Strowman makes him tap to the STF. It ain't happening tonight. It ain't happening. We're not having that. I mean, I know that, but I just want to see how much. I'm just going to charge my phone real quick. My phone's at 38%. Crazy to think about it. 38%. Oh, I almost just stopped the broadcast on the YouTube version. That would not have been good. Let me just flip it up a little bit. Okay, it's charging. I deleted the Facebook one real quick because I want to put the brightness up and stuff on my phone. Take it off low battery mode. Yeah, I'm coming back. Just give me a minute. I'm back. Sorry, Your Majesty. Let me just get. You guys can get a different angle of me over here. Unless the cups decide not to cooperate. So yeah, now you get 2 angles of the Raw live reactions. I'll try to make sure I look over occasionally at both angles. Where is that pencil I just had? Got the headphones. Oh, here it is right here. But yeah, overall, yeah, this Strowman Cena match is giving me some now good vibrations about Monday Night Raw. I'm enjoying it now a little bit more than I was. Oh, he was back.
Braun Strowman continues to dominate the 16-time WWE
Braun Strowman has still dominated Cena. Oh, he threw him into the steps. And the steps just toppled over. Obviously, if you've seen a John Cena match, you know John Cena always goes into the steel steps. It's nothing new. But I'm enjoying Strowman just destroying Cena.
I don't know about you guys, but I've never seen John Cena dominated like this right here.
Oh, right in the rope.
Finds a way, and that time dropping Strowman on the bottom rope and back into the ring for John. I have knocked the wind out of the monster for a moment. Let's say another hook during the break of
Oh,
making Cena look like a child, just throwing off the air effortlessly. It's scary. And Cena again gonna look.
No, it's not happening. That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Covered by Strowman, forearm in the face. Cena gets the shoulder up.
What I was talking about earlier as far as putting money in the bank, John Cena has not been able to put $1 in the bank in this match because Braun Strowman just keeps stopping him every time he tries to mount some kind of offense. Just can't do it.
Oh, man, I think the ring moved on that one. Indeed it did, and John Cena may have some life. Cena back to his feet. Now Cena with the side suplex to Strowman. Strowman's down.
I think that's supposed to be part of his 5 moves of doom, but I don't think Cena can fully hit that move since Strowman's so big.
You can see that look in his eye. I've never seen that look in John's eyes before.
He's Strowman right back up quick as a
Strowman saw him.
cover on Cena. And Cena kicks out perhaps on instinct. Roman Reigns. What is going through that man's mind? He knows what Strowman's capable of. He's got Cena in 2 weeks and no mercy. Roman Reigns is probably enjoying every moment of this, watching the destruction that Braun is inflicting on Cena. Well, Roman's been there. As you take another look, Cena with a "you can't see me," Strowman kicks back to his feet, and then a spy buster.
Not just a spy buster, but just to get back to that position by Braun Strowman just shows you how quick the man is.
Crashes and burns to the corner. John Cena now again going to the AA.
No.
Cena's got him up. Can he deliver the AA to Strowman? He does.
Oh, he.
Braun Strowman who rolls out of the ring. Smart move by the monster.
Good.
The momentum took the big guy out.
Good.
But no matter how, Strowman is out of the ring and does not allow John Cena to capitalize.
Because Strowman cannot be beat by Cena tonight.
Braun Strowman was German suplexed earlier tonight by Brock Lesnar, and he jumped right up afterward. Don't forget. Yeah, you think it's probably going to take a lot out of him. Oh, indeed. And Cena trying to fire up as the WWE fans trying to back Cena here tonight. No better comeback player than John Cena. But,
oh man.
From that, a collision with steel steps as Strowman lied in wait. There's diamond plated printed on Cena's forehead.
The ref didn't call for the bell.
Big Show, the big man is going to finish the job now on John Cena. I don't like the looks of this.
The match doesn't seem like it's over.
It's not a no-holds-barred match or anything like that. Braun Strowman doesn't seem to care. He's throwing steps all over the place. Match contracts to face Braun Strowman should come with a free epitaph.
The match didn't even. The match should be over right now. Strowman should be DQ, but
And John Cena.
okay.
One hand, Strowman bringing Cena back to his feet. This does not bode well for John Cena, no matter what the result ends up being. Well, Cena's defenseless now after having those steel steps planted squarely in the middle of his face.
I guess the match continues.
Earlier call, Braun Strowman has no mercy on his opponent. When he's down, he's going to try to take you out.
Well, this is also a message being sent directly to Brock Lesnar. Look what I can do to Cena. You saw earlier tonight.
As long as Cena doesn't win, I'm not going to trash this.
Steel steps in the ring. Braun Strowman with Cena on his shoulders. Oh my God, he's not going to do this. He does.
Why is it
The running power slam into the steps.
dumb finish? But why was he disqualified there? You can't be disqualified for planting somebody on the steps. He doesn't get disqualified for actually using the steps to hit him, but he gets disqualified for hitting the one-in power slam on the steps. I mean, obviously, we knew this was going to be a fuck finish anyways because they want to protect Cena going into his match with Roman Reigns, and they want to protect Braun Strowman since he's facing Brock Lesnar for the WWE Universal Championship. Hold on.
What's your reaction to what Braun Strowman just did to John Cena?
The monster will show mercy. Maybe you're right.
Roman's focused entirely on his match with Cena in 2 weeks at No Mercy, but we got to take another look. This is just, incredible. And first, John Cena had no idea that was coming. I told you, that technically should have been the first disqualification.
Why wasn't it?
There's absolutely no remorse for everyone. Look what he does to John Cena. Driving John Cena's body right into those steel steps. Cena had to feel like he was stuck inside of a trash compactor. And here's 385 pounds crushing down on you. Guys, let's keep this in mind. That man right there in 2 weeks, he may be on top of Raw. He may be the Universal Champion. Then what do we do? Whatever Braun Strowman wants us to.
I thought that was a good match, though. I give that 3 stars. I thought that was a good match. I didn't really mind the finish too much. It didn't really make any sense though that Strowman got DQ'd for hitting the one in power slam on the steps, but he didn't for actually hitting Cena with the steps. But I probably missed it, but because they probably said Sheamus since is out, so I'll just get it out of the way now, and this will just be one. Do. Ooh, I can't wait for that.
The Bella's new season is just getting started.
This couldn't be any more perfect.
And the battle of the sexes has already begun.
I want Brian to feel pregnancy too.
I'm asking if you're done torturing him yet. Turbo Bella's brand new this one.
But I can't wait to see the Miz and Enzo cut a promo together. Just want to check something, and then I'll get back to doing what I was doing. But yeah, overall, that was a pretty good match. I think Raw's going to start picking up now. I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know if we get to the point where it's going to be like a really good show, but it has a point to be. It has a chance to be, I think, a good show. I'm not sure yet, though, because there really hasn't been that much positive stuff on it. I also like I said, can't wait to see Miz and Enzo. I really do hate that the Miz really isn't being featured all that much though. Like yes, he just defended his IC title against Jeff Hardy last week, but he really hasn't really been doing much on Raw with the Intercontinental Championship. He just kind of has been holding it for the sake of holding it. And he could just do so much more with that Intercontinental Championship. Like there's weeks I forget that he even is the Intercontinental Champion. All right, I'm not gonna unmute it because we've already heard the Mae Young Classics advertisement. We don't need to hear it again. Okay, let's unmute this then.
Seems like we're always outnumbered. Figure it out then, Mr. Architect. Hey, you guys ever been in a tag team match? What do you guys do? Maybe. Trust me. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. Not those guys. Well, never mind. Please. Oh, okay. Okay, this is better. No, this is better. It's kind of $1,000. And Jay. You're not dressed for it. No, but you can't be out there in a suit. We're running out of options.
Dean Malenko and JV Noble. That was awesome.
Just the man I've been looking for.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys. We knew that's where it was going.
The boys. But it is positively wonderful. Cool. Let me ask you. You guys doing anything tonight? I love that team. What's wrong with Matt?
I love Corey Glaze. What's wrong with Matt? I love his line.
What is it wrong with him? Gentlemen, please welcome the Mix Rock and the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Miz set for a very special Miz TV here tonight, but nonetheless, a little unusual for us here on Monday Night Raw to talk a lot about SmackDown Live, but pretty excited about what's going to happen tomorrow night in Las Vegas.
It's not like they haven't talked about SmackDown Live a lot before on Raw, so why wouldn't they?
Get this, there are 3 title matches tomorrow night. The women's title match, the tag team title match, and also the United States Championship match, plus
WWE Chairman Vince McMahon returns to SmackDown tomorrow night.
Great way to like advertise your competition. You know, Raw and SmackDown supposed to be in competition with each other, but nah, let's just advertise it.
You talk about Maurice? Talk about Bo Dallas.
I'm not going to talk about the career path of Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. Well, mainly Curtis Axel, because I talked about it last week. So go watch last week's episode, which is in the playlist down in the description box of this video.
Before I get to my guests, my wife Maurice and I have a very special announcement that will change WWE forever. My wife and I have been thinking long and hard about how we wanted to announce this special news, and we thought about it long and hard, and we thought there's no better place to announce it than the first place that we met. And that is here in the WWE in front of all of you. So, without further ado, my wife Maurice and I are, go ahead, babe.
We're having a baby.
Whoa. I thought this was, I didn't think this, that's pretty cool. I didn't think this was going to be legit. I thought Miz was going to do his heel shenanigans and say, and kind of twist it around.
The baby Miz. I can't wait.
He's got that glow.
Maurice, I pledge to you, unlike Kurt Angle, I will be there for our child from day one.
Oh my gosh, Miz.
And to honor this little miracle, I've prepared a speech. Fatherhood is a privilege that belongs to great men that this derelict has reached new
What a dick Enzo is. Speaking of which, Enzo Amore is not going to have any kids right now because he just broke up with him and Liv Morgan just broke up. So
have a speech about fatherhood, Cole. And this guy, I mean, his own father doesn't love him. I mean, he looks like he's wearing his name.
is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, for the sky in the room. How you doing?
Maybe you don't comprehend this, but you just interrupted a deeply personal moment between my wife and I. Understand that this is my show, and I announce you when I'm ready.
No. Hey, listen, bro. I told him to hit my music. A, I'm supposed to be out at B. I wanted to come out and celebrate. That was great news. I wanted to celebrate with you and your wife, Maurice. How you doing?
Don't you dare how you doing, my wife.
Oh my gosh, what was...
Touche. Might have been taken out of context, but nonetheless, you know, sometimes I tend not to think before I speak.
And that's the trouble with you, isn't it? You don't think. When you came from NXT to WWE Monday Night Raw, you and Cass were the next big thing. You would sell out merchandise, pay-per-views with John Cena. Everyone loved Enzo and Cass, but look at you now. Time progresses, and you don't know when to shut your mouth. You don't listen. You think you know everything better than everybody else. That's why you're kicked out of WWE tour buses, and that is why you are kicked out of the WWE locker room.
Ooh, we just brought up the legitimate heat.
You think you chose? You think you chose to bring your personality to the cruiserweight division? There was nowhere else for you to go because no one on the WWE Monday Night roster can stand you. And that's coming from me.
kind of buried the cruiserweight division a little bit.
I've been in your shoes. I've rubbed people the wrong way in WWE when I first started, but unlike you, I regrouped, I rebranded, and I earned respect. You coming out here, instead of asking for my advice, asking for my help, learning, you interrupt my wife and I, our most sacred moment of my entire life, not my career, my life. I see so much freaking talent in you, but you make mistake after mistake after mistake, and I am sick of watching it. You go to 205 Live, you think you'll hang with someone like Neville? Neville, who hones his craft in the WWE. His only care in the WWE is to perfect in this WWE ring. All you care about is hanging out with third-rate rappers. That's why you have to cheat, because guys like Neville and guys in the cruiserweight division, they do aerials that leave the WWE universe speechless. When you're on the top rope, you fall flat on your face. When you don't have a 7-foot-tall meal ticket anymore, yeah, all you got now is nothing more that people can look at you and look at that you're nothing more than a con artist with a couple of catchphrases.
Great. I'd rather see this match at No Mercy than Enzo and Neville, actually, not gonna lie.
You want to get real? Well, allow me to remind you, I am the realest guy in the room. And as you alluded to, Mikey, me and you have been in similar situations, but you and I have got nothing in common. You made enemies in that locker room because you copied everybody. You copied the likes of Chris Jericho and Ric Flair. Well, maybe this gets annoying, all right? But I'll tell you one thing about this. This and I, we are original. And you ain't, okay? You're a carbon copy of other people. All right, pal? I am going on to No Mercy to become the Cruiserweight Champion after I beat Neville. And you, I got no problem coming back on Raw and beating you, because you ain't nothing but a paper champion. I'm a paper champion? I'm a paper champion. Chris, do you all think I'm a paper champion?
No, not at all. It's not your fault if you are.
You think you're you think you're championship material? How do you think you're championship material? If you were championship material, your best friend wouldn't have abandoned you. Hey, listen, I might not got a lot of friends, all right? But the only two things I got to fight you right here, right now. You have no idea what you're getting into. Understand that I'm going to show you how to walk, talk, and look and act like a champion. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to dedicate my victory to my unborn child. I'll apologize to that baby when it's born, okay? But Daniel Bryan was right. There's only
One word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft.
I hope General Manager Kurt Angle's listening. We got to make this matchup. I hope it happens next live on Monday Night Raw.
I would have rather watching that segment. I would have rather seen this match than Neville versus Miz. No, Neville versus Enzo. Like, I want to see that. I really want. I mean, I guess we're getting it, but that was that totally lived up to expectations. That was a fantastic promo segment. You just felt like they were both being real, and the Miz is going to be a dad now. It's kind of crazy. Crazy to think about.
Yeah, but what is the health insurance? Well, no, I'm just saying too. But what is the copay?
But yeah, so now Miz versus Enzo. Ooh, that's a tough one to pick. Who's gonna win that? I'm gonna say Miz. I'm gonna say Miz wins via Neville interference. But this is kind of cool. First time a cruiserweight pretty much is gonna be fighting somebody. Somebody in the cruiserweight division is gonna be fighting someone outside their weight class. But it's Enzo fighting outside the weight class. But I guess I'm getting what I want, so that's cool. You know, this kind of made the cruiserweight title feel like a big deal. If only Neville could have made an appearance, though. I don't know why the hell he didn't, but whatever.
Yeah, right. No, I know. I was just. Oh, yeah. Right, right. Exactly.
All right, Raw's about to come back on Monday Night Raw. So is this for
presented by WWE 2K18, the video game. Pre-order the deluxe edition to get Kurt Angle.
I'm guessing this isn't for the title.
On October 13th. And by KFC, it's finger looking good.
And General Manager Kurt Angle made it official during the commercial break. Miz versus Enzo Amore here, as the Miz Garage hangs out at ringside.
Wow, Miz and Maurice are having their first child.
205 Live, the Cruiserweight show, of course, Tuesday nights on the WWE Network. I'm a little concerned about Maurice's well-being. I'm pretty sure Enzo's on that list of things pregnant women should avoid, like kitty litter and shellfish. And
What the hell?
Trying to use his quickness here. Enzo with a match against Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship in 2 weeks at No Mercy.
Enzo is unorthodox. He's definitely offbeat. He's got 2 left feet, but he's effective sometimes.
But he's he's a coward. Look, Enzo's running away. Well, he has found a way to win. Since going over to 205 Live.
You call yourself Intercontinental Champion. That's fine. You're wrestling, okay? You know, you might be Hollywood, dude, A-list, run your mouth on A-list, but your wrestling's going straight to DVD. How you doing?
Ooh. Yeah, that's just. You could say a lot of stuff about Miz, but don't talk about his wrestling ability. Don't talk about his movie acting career as well. Oh.
And the 1 point
The one point needs to be made.
Now Miz is
he
getting
has
on the
no
mic.
backup like Big Dad's not gonna help him.
Enzo, how you doing?
Miz mocking Enzo. Amazing.
Another
This
one.
is so entertaining.
Another one.
Oh.
No one. No one. Enzo, how you doing?
I think we can lay out on this match, guys.
I think Miz might want to consider.
This is pretty funny.
Enzo from the roof of the nursery. I mean, the more it looks like a Muppet, maybe it'll entertain Baby Miz.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to...
Oh.
And now Miz running his mouth cost him. I'm pretty sure Enzo was trying to dive over the top rope into the WWE Universe and run away permanently.
Just like Marty Jannetty tried to dive right through that window. As an act of cowardice to try to get away from Shawn Michaels.
I would be surprised you stole from everybody else. The question you shouldn't be asking.
Okay, why are they...
How you doing? The question you need to be asking that little baby is, who's your daddy?
What the... Why would he say that?
I'm not sure.
That's such a heel thing to say.
And Miz is upset, understandably so.
What a great babyface. Mentions...
Question the fidelity of Maurice. And Miz is going to make him pay. The beatdown has commenced.
The thing you don't want to do is get between a man and his woman. I think Enzo just made it personal, guys.
And now the Miz Taraj has gotten involved, and the referee is going to disqualify the Miz, but I think at this point the Intercontinental Champion doesn't care. The bow and Uncle Curtis just throwing down on Enzo. Hey Enzo, how you doing?
Oh my gosh.
When no one likes you, guys. Get right here when you cause a lot of trouble in the locker room. Miz knows all about it. He was one of Enzo.
Wow.
Now look at Miz just kicking the bones. Now a skull-crushing finale. What a beautiful couple. And guys, in a few months, we'll have a new addition. The one big, happy, beautiful Miz family. Will actually be the polar opposite of what we're about to see. It has been made official. 8-man tag team action. The Raw Tag Champs and the Hardys face the Bar. Anderson and Gallows. It's live, and it's coming up next. Tomorrow night, live from Las Vegas.
So yeah, pretty much Enzo just got punished like on camera. I guess they're still punishing Enzo or whatever. I'll give the promo segment up. The bats are down, so it's like a thumbs in the middle. But yeah, I was down of a segment. But overall, so what's next? That 8-man tag ain't coming anytime soon. So I guess they just dedicated TV time hold to punish Enzo Amore. Great. Woohoo. Yippee. Dedicated TV time to punish Enzo Amore. Woo. Woo woo. But yeah, I'll go overall. The match and the segment combined get like a thumbs in the middle. The promo segment gets it up. The match itself gets it down because it was just really them cutting promos on each other and taking shots at each other, and it was just stupid. I didn't mind it at first, but it just kept going on, and then obviously that was just a punishment to Enzo. It sent a message to him like, damn, he just can't get the break. At the same time, I can kind of see why he has heat, but like I kind of don't at the same time, because I guess because in a sense Enzo's kind of starting to become a bit of a problem. But it's like I think Enzo can get over. It's crazy though. Okay. So next week it is going to be Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Cool. I guess this match makes sense in a sense because you had Sasha Banks and Emma go at it earlier. Tomorrow night on 205 Live, you're going to get immediately following the Mae Young Classic Finals, you're going to get Witch Swan versus TJP. Nobody's going to be around for 205 Live tomorrow. So I wonder if that's why Neville's not going to be on the show, because no one's going to see it. And just Neville.
Well, Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, will defend the championship against Enzo Amore
in
2 weeks at No Mercy. Meanwhile, I want to know how these two teams.
All right, so now we have the 8-man tag. I'm going to predict that the Hardy Boys, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins are going to win, and I think Gallows and Anderson are going to eat the falls, or one of them will, because they don't want to have Sheamus and Cesaro take the fall.
To the bar, and Anderson and Gallows would join the fray. Yeah, this fight went everywhere. I mean, Anderson and Gallows taking on Ambrose, Rollins shoved into the screen, and then Anderson and Gallows and Sheamus and Cesaro, who keep in mind are a team, would fight one another. It's completely out of hand, chaotic situation. Rollins and Ambrose asked for it. Kurt Angle obliged.
Sheamus and Cesaro. 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 Seth Rollins. That was unnecessary lyrics and Seth Rollins' theme song. Burn it down. What the hell was that? Burn it down. Burn it down.
Of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose to go on and win the tag team championship at SummerSlam. And here are the two men that'll team with us tonight.
Apparently there was a bot. I didn't hear it because I was just.
To be honest with you, I'm a little worried about Matt Hardy's well-being. The guy's been absolutely delirious tonight. Yeah, but he's in a good mood, Matt Hardy. That's how he gets the job done as we head to San Jose.
They seem to be playing up the fact that Matt Hardy's not acting normal more so on this episode, like the broken gimmick's coming.
You can't be surprised. You had to expect exactly this. And now these teams get
I like that it's immediately leading right into a brawl.
Remember the rivalry the Hardys had with Cesaro and Sheamus, with Cesaro and Sheamus are tag team champions. And here we go, matchup underway. Jeff Hardy going to start things off with Cesaro here tonight. And what a high caliber.
Oh, so Jeff Hardy and Cesaro are starting off this matchup.
Jeff Hardy going to start. Oh, vintage Jeff Hardy early on. This is a great strategy. I don't know if it was intentional or otherwise, but Jeff Hardy starting off the match. Matt and Jeff were the only two that weren't already in a fight tonight. Indeed, and tag made, and here comes Matt Hardy.
One thing I noticed, guys, the Hardys may not be tag team champions, but definitely the most popular tag team in the building.
And Matt Hardy, here's the cover, hook to the leg now, and a kick out. However, Ambrose and Rollins giving him a shot for the money in that category. But what an uppercut by Cesaro. Tag, here's the Cosmic Warrior Sheamus. Sheamus is big and bad as they come.
Oh, I missed the Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. I'll do two just in case I missed it. Another one.
Matt Hardy kick right to the midsection, looking for the twisted fade early. And Matt Hardy sending Sheamus over the top rope. And Cesaro through the second rope.
Doesn't count.
That tags in his brother Jeff.
We know what Jeff's specialty is, right? We're going to see him fly.
Poetry in motion. That's poetry in mayhem, Cole. The Hardys and Rollins and Ambrose are rolling.
Okay, mute time. Overall, it's a pretty good match so far. We're going to see if something special happens. Maybe Matt Hardy will finally go broken, and it'll be wonderful. I'm going to just start doing this into the mic now. Sheamus and Cesaro. 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 I've been doing it all night. Let's keep going. Sheamus and Cesaro. 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 Do 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 do. 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 Sheamus and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Do 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 do. Oh, Raw's coming back on. What's that? All right, not quite yet. One more before it comes back on. Do 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 do. Sheamus and Cesaro. Okay, right now, Dean Ambrose is dominating Carl Anderson. I'm surprised that Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Sheamus and Cesaro are able to work together as a team. It really doesn't make any sense since they just got into that big brawl earlier. But maybe it's going to be used like to the finish of the match. Ooh, nice kick by Luke Gallows.
It was absolutely awe-inspiring to witness, and I have a feeling Strowman's not done yet. Roman Reigns and John Cena also had a verbal confrontation tonight as you take another boom and the kick by Gallows. Well-educated feet. Big Luke Gallows.
Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, those guys ran the table over there. New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I tell you, coming here, they found.
Wow, Booker T just mentioned New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm surprised that they even bring that up since it's becoming like a bigger company. Oh, another roundhouse kick. I'm still very disappointed about the way that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson have been used in WWE. I've gone through in detail about it before. I don't think I need to go through it again. Ooh.
Tag team champions who again made Ambrose and Rollins at No Mercy in 2 weeks on the WWE Network. What an event that's going to be. Oh, Lesnar and Strowman for the Universal title. Cena, Reigns, one-on-one. That double clothesline, Sheamus cover by Sheamus.
Ooh, almost.
Told me earlier today that Sheamus and he hauled that double clothesline.
Corey Graves knew I kept doing it. Maybe Corey Graves wanted me to stop.
That's right. The bar. Rollins watching this matchup. Realizes Ambrose is in trouble. Oh, and a headbutt by Dean. Ooh, oh, and a knee right to the midsection. Tag, Gallows back in the match. This Gallows a frightening dude.
It's really kind of weird thinking that, of the history that Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson and Sheamus and Cesaro have with each other. You know, you have Gallows and Anderson who took the Raw Tag Team Championships from Sheamus and Cesaro. And then obviously Sheamus and Cesaro failed to get the Raw Tag Team titles back. All those two teams, along with Enzo Amore and Big Cass, was supposed to have a triple threat ladder match at Mania, but then it got turned into a fatal four-way when the Hardy Boys returned. So
back Anderson to his corner, somehow make a tag. Carl Anderson still doing a great job cutting the Ambrose off from his buddies. Kick to the midsection now by Carl Anderson. Here's Sheamus, tag to Cesaro.
wasn't counting. He didn't say Sheamus and Cesaro.
Cesaro covered, and
But yeah, it's definitely too. Cesaro has been somebody that's been misutilized by WWE. And I'm not going to go into detail about that either because I've talked about that before in the live reactions. It's somewhere down in the playlist down below.
Cesaro is wearing down Ambrose all of the Swiss Cyborg's body weight.
I'm still really happy that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins have a team together as the Raw Tag Team Champions. You know, you have them who are floundering as singles wrestlers. You had Dean Ambrose, who was pretty much floundering since the draft last year, since he was drafted to SmackDown and took the WWE Championship with him. He really wasn't doing much. He had a pretty lame match against Dolph Ziggler for the title at SummerSlam, and then he had a pretty decent feud with AJ Styles. Hold on, I gotta listen to this real quick. Okay, no. And then you have he would go on to Cesaro almost slipped.
Here's the cover. Matt Hardy, I think the referee saw Matt out of the corner of his eye.
What the hell? That was a botch.
Matt Hardy now. Oh no.
So I think Matt Hardy slipped getting into the ring, so he wasn't there in time to break up the count. So the referee, I guess, had to make it look like that he saw Matt Hardy coming in, so he had to stop him. It was pretty stupid.
Big uppercut from Carl Anderson. Ambrose is still in a world of trouble right now. It could be all but over for the lunatic Fringe.
Where the hell is it? Oh. Dirty deeds. Nope. Oh, roll up. Jackknife roll up, too. Not only that kind of roll up, but jackknife roll up. Oh, that's neck breaker by Ambrose. But anyhow, yeah, Dean Ambrose gets into that feud with AJ Styles over the WWE Championship. Well, at the time, it was called the WWE World Championship. Oh, and now Gallows takes a cheap shot at Jeff. So Dean Ambrose has nobody to tag now. Well, Magic Killer. No way. Nope. And there was that stupid-ass rebound clothesline. I hate that rebound clothesline every time I see it. But anyhow, back to Dean Ambrose. So, yeah, he feuds with AJ Styles. He get James Ellsworth stupidly gets involved with that. Then that feud ends. He has a pretty... Oh, Sheamus. One other wall up. Nope. And then he gets into that feud with The Miz for the Intercontinental title. He takes the belt from The Miz on like the first SmackDown of the year. Really doesn't do much with the IC title. He has a lame feud with Baron Corbin. They fight in the pre-show. He retains his title, and then he gets drafted while doing the Superstar Shakeup. And then he gets into a feud with Miz, loses the IC title, just kind of flounders for a while. And pretty much it wasn't until he partnered back up with Rollins that things started going back to normal for Dean Ambrose. Oh, Rollins gets a hot tag on Carl Anderson. Yeah, he's calling him the Kinslayer because he pretty much slayed Triple H at WrestleMania. And what has Seth Rollins done since then? He knocked off Samoa Joe at Payback. He lost the Fatal 5-Way match, and then he lost a feud to Bray Wyatt. A guy that never wins any feud. He lost a feud to Bray Wyatt. Ooh, nice suicide dive by Rollins. Ooh, nice insecurity.
Seth off the top rope. Flying clothesline. Seth Rollins is on fire. This guy right here is a superstar. Boom! Kick right to the face. Hook of the leg. Gallows breaks it up.
Oh, Twist of Fate stunner. Another Twist of Fate. What's going on?
Well, Hardy's looking to do here. Just staving off Sheamus and Cesaro.
Do. What are they gonna do?
Rollins needs to look out. Here comes Anderson. Boom! Hey! Dirty deeds. Cover.
Whatever. All right, match. Finish fell flat. I'll give that match 3 stars. It was all right. Good.
Impressed with the double duo of Rollins and Ambrose and Matt and Jeff Hardy. Smart move. Holding the ring.
So I don't even know if I really have like my favorite match on this show. My favorite segment on the show was definitely the Braun Strowman Brock Lesnar segment.
Take a look at this. Rollins pulled the trigger right on the jaw. Boom. Dirty deed.
It was just stupid.
So Ambrose and Rollins and the Hardy Boys victorious here tonight in what has been an unbelievable.
Obviously, they wanted to protect Sheamus and Cesaro from losing. That's Raw this week.
Headed to Sin City.
Whatever.
This is not another 8.
All right, so yeah, that was Raw. Overall, it was a pretty boring show. The only things I really cared about on the show were the only thing really worth seeing on the show probably is probably the Braun Strowman stuff on the show. Braun Strowman was the MVP of the show this week. I don't even think the Roman Reigns and Jason Jordan match is even worth checking out. That's an all-right match, but nothing's fantastic. You have I love the stuff though with the Miz TV segment with Enzo Amore, but the match just falls flat, and it doesn't make me want to see Enzo versus Neville for the Cruiserweight title. It makes me want to see Enzo versus Miz for the Intercontinental title, so it didn't really work. It doesn't even look like Neville is going to be on 205 Live tomorrow, considering the fact that 205 Live, they probably realize no one's going to see it since people are going to be piecing out of there out of SmackDown. I think the WWE intensely sabotaged the Mae Young Classics, because what a coincidence they booked this great SmackDown, and then they have the Mae Young Classics to follow that, so it's weird. Overall, nothing really to check out on Raw. I mean, the Braun Strowman things are actually really awesome, but I don't know if it's really... you could probably just find a clip of that on YouTube. I don't know if it's that they thought that football season was back this week, so they knew no one was going to be watching this week, but it's damn, I'm afraid of what the ratings are going to look like for this show. Now the NFL season's back in the picture. Holy shit. Kind of scares me a little bit. But overall, if I had to rate Raw, I probably rated a 4.5 out of 10. It was not that good of a show. I don't even want to rate it that high. I think it's probably a 4 out of 10, not going to lie. It's not a complete shit, but it's pretty bad. The matches don't deliver, so I'm not that interested. I wasn't that interested in Raw this week. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you to everyone that tuned in on Facebook or will tune in on Facebook. Thank you to everyone that tuned in on the Google Hangout or will tune in on the Google Hangout when it gets uploaded to YouTube. Please make sure you guys like, comment, and share this video so that way people will watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for more content and click on the bell so that way every time I upload a video, you guys will get the notification for it. And make sure you guys do the same for the CM Brothers and on the Talkinator YouTube channels, and subscribe to all those other channels I mentioned earlier in the video. And that's pretty much it, guys. Talk to you later.